Sorry guys, I got a message saying it will be muted if there is music in the background, so I've got to change the music, because I think if the music is not known and nobody knows the music, it's not copyrighted. So if it's like just a random, so I've got to choose which music to play in the background. Mum, she's okay, I guess. She's okay. I had some crazy synchronicities the other day. It was really from my dad, which was really weird. Really weird. But yeah, you have to pay attention to signs and symbols and synchronicities, because they're going to mean something in the waking world. My mum is... Okay, so you know that after the stroke, her left side was slightly paralyzed, so she can't... So I take care of her, as you know, changing her nappies, cooking her food, taking her to hospital appointments, making sure she takes her 12 tablets during the day and her 7 tablets at night, injecting her with her insulin, refilling her medicine boxes, you know, nighttime shift, daytime shift. I swear I should be like 10 stone by now. It's like I'm 13 with all the shit that I'm doing. I should be fucking anorexic in a sexy kind of a way. April, you're on my list. So it's so... Oh no, I don't even think I'm taking care of myself. I've got one of these... I don't have time. So when you guys are like, I don't have time, I'm like, yes you do. And it's like, no you don't. I have to wear this bloody thing on my knees because it's being pinched. There's like a pinchy sort of a vibe going on on my knees. And that's so typical of Capricorns. Bones. Bone marrow. That's what we affect. What I was supposed to do, I just remembered, what I was supposed to do this week was tell everybody what body parts are star signs, but I'm gonna have to do that next week. I've just been so absolutely busy. I don't want it as I age. It can piss off, Midwest. I don't want it as I age. I'm a Capricorn. We're apple trees. Apple trees look younger as they get older. Liliana, you're on my list. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so all of that stuff with my mum. Oh God, I don't even know where to start. I can't even breathe. Let's get the stage out of the way. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light. I need to put this out. Oh. So anyway, so doing all of that stuff for my mum. Day shift, night shift, you know how it works. And I am not taking any supplement. I just don't have time for anything. Like, one, I have to cook. And then, you know, I'll tell you what the craziest part out of being a carer for your parent is that when they're asleep, because they go back to children, isn't it? It's like you give birth to a child, you change their nappies, protect them, clean them, wash their clothes, feed them. It's literally going back to that. So I'm taking care of, it's like going back to being a baby. And then I see my mum in the living room the other day and she was sleeping and I'm like, maybe I should sleep while she's asleep. That's what I said, asking myself. Taiba, you're on my list. And I went to go and get like my robe because it was a little bit cold yesterday. And then when I went into the living room, her eyeballs were wide open. I was like, fuck. I was like, aren't you going to go back to sleep, Mum? And she was like, no, I'm hungry. And I'm like, oh, I have to fucking cook now. I was like, what do you want, Mum? I was like, what do you want, Mum? What do you want to eat? And then she's going, I don't know if any of you guys in the UK have seen this bloody advert, Maggie, where the husband goes to the wife, what do you want to eat? And then the wife is going, and while she's away, the husband's already cooked a meal. So it's literally like that. So I'm standing there going to my mum, what do you want to eat, Mum? She's going, and I'm like, I've got OCD and ADHD, and I'm like, make a fucking decision, hurry up. I was getting really upset. Because I was like, no, I wanted to go to sleep, because she was asleep and I thought maybe I could go to sleep as well. But that was not going to happen, is it? But I tell you what did happen yesterday. Symbols and signs and loved ones just coming in. So I've been speaking to my dad lately. And as you already know, thanks guys, it is a filter. If this filter came off, that's what I look like. So yeah, that's why there's a filter on it. So what was I saying? So okay, it's really a strange story. So do you remember when I said to you guys, I always like to ask angels and guides and loved ones and ancestors for signs and symbols in threes, right? When my father passed away, so bad, his wife, okay, took a picture of his dead body straight after he left. He signed out. And for some strange and weird reason, she decides, hey Kaz, forget everybody else. Hey Kaz, hi Diana. When my dad passed away, his wife decides to take a picture of his dead body while he was in the hospital, as soon as he like exited his body. And basically what happened was his wife sent that image of my father dead to me and my brother. And me and my brother was like, what the fudge? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you send a picture of a dead person to the children's phone? It was just, I don't know, is she trying to send us proof that he's actually dead? And it was the weirdest thing, because obviously when the vessel comes out of the physical body, that doesn't look like, you know, didn't look like my father anyway. It was just, yeah, it's weird. And my brother was like, what the fuck? What? Sorry, Kaz. I can't help it, honey. I just keep swearing. I don't mean to. It just flows out of me, you know. Sorry, Diana. Maybe when I start swearing, you just go beep. Like when I start swearing, Diana, if you think I'm going to swear, just go beep. So anyway, she sends this picture of my dad's dead body to me and my brother. And me and my brother was like, what the beep? What the hell was she thinking? Why would she do that? It's the weirdest thing. Nothing hasn't heard before, unfortunately. That doesn't make it okay. But it's good, thank you. So we were like discussing it, and we were like, why would you do that? Like, why would you send a picture of a dead body to the children? It's weird. So anyway, we were moaning about that for a good half an hour, and then we got over it. But the problem was that picture of his dead body with a yellow blanket in the hospital was saved to, you know, when you go on WhatsApp and then you click on the emojis, it was saved to the emoji section with the hearts and the smiley face and the this and, you know, the witches and the flags. That emoji of my dad's dead body was in the corner, and it was saved onto my emojis. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And yeah, it's so weird. And remember, this happened in March when my father died. Yeah, he died in March. And this emoji has literally been on my phone till yesterday. This is where the signs and symbols and synchronicities come in. So I call my kid and I'm like, Kalani, how do I get rid of this? So she's asking the internet, how do you get rid of emoji from WhatsApp? And then it talks about, oh, just click on the picture and then press delete. But they don't have that. They don't have that on there. You know, what they were referring to is when you send a message on WhatsApp, or you can click on the image once you've sent it and then delete it from everybody who you sent it to. But that's not what was coming up. It was just saying click on the picture and delete it. So anyway, we were talking about it. I was trying to get rid of it, and then I went on my mom's phone. I tried to figure out how to get rid of this, that, and the other, and it just was weird. And I was like, all right, Pa, if you want your dead body to be on my WhatsApp, I get it. I get it. I'll keep it there. But it was really weird. And then in that moment, I found a section on WhatsApp where I clicked on it, and then it said something about something, like you can rechange it. Clicked on rechange, and then there was a delete button. I looked at my daughter and I was like, you're fucking useless. I had to do that myself. You didn't even fucking help me. And she's like, I tried. And I was like, yeah, well, clearly, you know, you're in your 20s, but you still didn't have to fucking figure it out. I did. Because I'm crap at technology. That's why I nearly got fucking hacked into. But anyway, so I deleted that picture and I was like, okay, he doesn't want me to have that memory of him. Why would you want a memory of your father, you know, as an emoji? What the fuck is that? So anyway, it was deleted. That was one. Because I found it, I just felt like this is number one. And I don't know why, because I've been talking to my father and I've been telling you guys that I keep hearing Lionel Richie, Billy Ocean on the radio every time. And it's all music that he played when my father was the DJ back in the 80s and the 90s. And I knew that he was present, but I've been like crying and looking at his picture. And I'm like, you need to give me some energy. You need to give me some strength. Heal mum, because... you know, because my mum's had the stroke, she's not active like she used to be, right? So what happens, it's a ripple effect. So because she's, I don't even know where to begin, guys. So because of this fucking stroke, sorry, Kaz, for those of you who don't know who Kaz is, you probably already do. This is my boy from the USA and he's young, okay? He's young. So I've got to stop swearing, but I can't help it. So when my mum had the stroke, she's not exercising or walking or doing much because she's got asthma as well. So she takes her inhalers and it's too much, okay? It's all too much. So on top of all the stuff that I was already doing, I can hear my mum wheezing. And I'm like, all right, that's got to be the weight thing, because like she's putting on weight. She's not really moving up and down in the house. She's only going, our house is really small. So she goes back and forth from the toilet to the living room, to the toilet, to the living room, to the kitchen. If she wants to eat, it's basically that. It's not a lot. So 2 nights ago, I'll get back to the signs and synchronicities in a second. 2 nights ago, when I heard my mum wheezing like that, it was, you know, because I'm with my mum all the time, I know when something shifts and change in her energy. I know when she's uncomfortable. And I can feel it in my body when something doesn't feel right. And I'm telling you now, guys, I'm telling you, I was like, something isn't right. 9 o'clock in the morning, called my GP. And I was like, I need an emergency appointment. My mum had a stroke and it sounds like she can't breathe and she's got asthma. And I need to come in on emergency. The woman was like, can you come in at 8:30? I was like, no, that's in half an hour. She's like, all right, come in at 9:30. So we get ready and get my mum ready, and it ain't easy getting somebody ready and then getting yourself ready and then putting the wheelchair into the car and then walking her out with her, you know, her Zimmer frame, and then go back into the house to put the fucking Zimmer frame in, and then, you know, just get there. And then, oh my God, I've got to pack her nappies just in case something goes wrong, and I've got to make sure I got her inhalers and everything. So anyway, we get to the doctor's and the doctor was like, her chest sounds really clear. And I was like, did she just take her inhaler? And I was like, yeah, 8 o'clock this morning. She goes, that's probably why it's clear. But it sounds to me, it is a bit chesty. So I'm going to give her some amoxicillin, antibiotics. It looks like she was about to have a chest infection and you caught it early. Intuition, you need to listen to it, guys. If I didn't go, my mum would have probably been even worse than what she is. So she's currently taking amoxicillin. And we got to take that 3 times a day, which is like, okay, so 12 plus 7 plus another 1 tablet 3 times a day. Oh, no, not just that. Because she's got a phlegmy chest, they want to give her another extra 2 tablets 3 times a day. So what the hell is that number now? What is that? And because my mom's taking all this, she's completely groggy. She's holding onto her chest. She's holding onto her chest because she's like, this is heavy. I thought, and guys, I already have a heart condition and I can feel what my mum is feeling. I am feeling it. Empaths, we feel things. It's not great, but I do pick up on these things. I pick up on somebody's ailment and it is horrible. I can feel it right now just talking to you guys. So anyway, that was that day. I said to the woman, the nurse, actually the doctor, I said, look, my mum takes her, I put the pump in her mouth and I give my mum her inhaler because for some reason my mum doesn't have any energy to push the pump down. That's how bad it is. And sometimes her hands are really swollen and so is her legs. And obviously that's another something to be concerned about. But we can't go into that right now, can we? Because I'm going to lose it. So anyway, I give my mum the pump, and sometimes I'm like, did you inhale it in? You're supposed to like inhale it in, and you're supposed to. And she's like, I'm fighting my mum, and the woman can't breathe. And I'm like, are you sure you inhaled it in? Because you still sound really woozy. And she's like, I held it in, Anna. And I was like, are you sure? I'm like walking on eggshells right now. And I'm worrying about everything. And I'm really annoying nurse because I'm like, are you okay? Do you want something to drink? Do you need this? Shall I change your nappy? Are you know? And she's like, can you just wait? I will ask you if I need something. Because I feel like she can feel that the burden. And I don't feel like my mother's a burden. But I do want to jump off a cliff. But anyway. So she's like, okay. So she goes, you caught it early. So we're going to give her amoxicillin. And then lovely. So then we go back to the 3 signs. Then the whole thing about my dad, my phone, his dead body on my WhatsApp, getting rid of all of that shit from the phone. And then the second thing. So I'm in the kitchen watching some spiritual shows about the Akashic records and all of this stuff. And then I'm talking to my father as I'm watching this. And I'm like, Pa, I'm tired. I've got no energy. My knees are hurting me and I need my legs because I need to drive mum around, and it's an excruciating pain. It feels like the bones are rubbing up against each other and I've lost the thing that's in between the bones, and I need you to rewrite that or ask God to take that out of my pre-birth plan because I can't have that here. And if possible, could you ask him to remove not being allergic to chocolate and getting migraines from chocolate as well? If you can do that, that would be great. So I'm talking to my father and I'm crying at the same time because I'm like, I can't do this, Pa. I don't know how long I can do this for. I need you to give me the strength, but at the same time, I need you to heal my mum. My mum at one point said to me, I'm praying to God to either heal me or take me. And I was like, excuse me, I'm praying for another 5 years. What are you talking about? And then she's like, 85, I don't know. And I'm like, Mum, shut up. Like, you know, we got to be positive in all this. But at the same time, it's like I'm going back and forth about, you know, have I got the energy to take care of my mother? Have I got the energy to do this? And it's just, I'm just in so many different, that when I sleep, I'm traveling everywhere. It's insane because I don't sleep. When I do sleep, I'm traveling all over the globe. My soul is all over the place. And when I come back into the body, I'm extra tired. So, my mum will be 91 tomorrow. I'm like praying for her to get back to normal and to get back to how she used to be. I don't know how that's going to happen at 80, but because she's going to be 80 on the 13th of October. So I don't know how that's going to happen, but I am waiting for a miracle. So anyway, the second sign, I'm talking to my father while I'm watching spiritual signs, and I hear a knock on the door. Because before the knock on the door, I said to my dad, are you here? Can you hear me? I need you to show me that you're with me, because at this moment, I just feel like I need you to literally come into my body and give me the energy that I need to get things done. And then there was a knock on the door. And I opened the door and it's these 2 women, and they started talking about God. And I'm all for talking about God, man, but I need to go and take care of my mum at the minute. So they started talking about God, and they were like, can you see what's going on in the world and everything that's going on? And I'm thinking, yeah, I did the astrology. I know what's going on, man. And that's what I was thinking, but I didn't obviously say that. And then she was like, do you believe in God? And I went, yeah, I had a near-death experience. And their eyes was like, oh, we don't really know how to talk to you. After I said that, I was like, yes, I believe in heaven. I believe that we're on earth to learn experiences. Yes. And by the way, my father's a Jehovah's Witness. And they went, oh, we're Jehovah's Witness. And I was like, huh? Because I had this feeling that they were Jehovah's. And I was like, oh, my father's Jehovah's Witness. It just came out. And then they were like, yeah, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. And I'm like looking up at the sky. And I'm like, okay, Pa, number 2. I get it. So anyway, I send them on their merry way. It's like, thank you. I don't need the Watchtower. My father still gives me Watchtower magazines, but thank you anyway. Thank you so much. They're like, oh, it's okay. That's great. Okay. And I was like, have a great day, girls. So they left and that was it. I go back to watching my laptop. Okay. On my father's side, there are big witnesses. so I go back into the kitchen and I'm watching my program, my spiritual program. I missed something out. I'm so sorry. Do you remember when I talked about the pump? I said to the doctor, can you give my mum the pump for inhaler? I missed that bit out. I'm so sorry. So I said, can you give the pump to my mum? And I literally did this, the one that goes over her face and it's like a long tube. I said that one. This is what I was saying, yeah? It's the one that goes over her nose. You put the pump and then she can breathe the whole thing in, but it covers her nose as well. And I felt like that would have been the best sort of, what is it called? I don't know. It's like attached to the inhaler. Anyway, that's the one I wanted. My mum lost it when we came back from Spain. So we needed a new one. So I described the inhaler to the doctor of what I needed. Nebulizer, yes. So I go and pick up my mum's medication and then she gives me the nebulizer, yeah? So anyway, I get home and I was like, shall we try it, mum? Because I feel like this one will be better, not the one in your mouth. I know it's closer, but for some reason it doesn't seem to open you up like the nebulizer did. So she goes, yeah, okay, we'll give it a go. I opened the box and it's the wrong bloody nebulizer. It is one that you attach. She has to still put the tube in her mouth. It's not the one that covers her nose. And I'm irritated at this point. I'm like, I described it to her. I said, it goes over your fucking nose. And she gave us the wrong one. So anyway, go back to me sitting at my laptop and the Jehovah's Witness, yeah, comes. Go back to sitting on my laptop. The box in which the nebulizer was in, the wrong nebulizer was in, I sat there and I looked up at the box and then I was like, no way, no way. And on the box, it said GlaxoSmithKline. Does anyone know about that company? It's like a drug company. On the box, it says GlaxoSmithKline. Do you know who my father worked for before he died? GlaxoSmithKline. And I was like, Mum, you need to use this inhaler. It's the right one. I made a mistake. Pa's showing me this is the one that we got to use. And to the point that I was so shocked, I was like, babe, come here. So she comes. She comes. And then I go, what does that say? And then she went, GlaxoSmithKline. And I was like, do you know that your grandfather worked for that company before he died? That was his last company that he worked for like 20 years. So it's the Jehovah's Witness, which is my dad was, the finally removing his dead body from WhatsApp. And then all of a sudden, the box in which I thought was the wrong nebulizer was the company that my father had worked for. And FYI, guys, this was yesterday. This happened all yesterday. It was the weirdest thing. This is why I always say, get things in freeze. So if you're asking a question from your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones, and your guides, I always like to stare at a picture of somebody that I love that's crossed over. Like I've showed you on my guides. With my guides, I've got my best friend on there, and I've got my dad on there on my pictures, with my pictures. And then I've got Mother Mary on one. For some reason, Mother Mary is very prominent in my life right now, and I don't know how to explain that. But she's showing up in everything I do, and everyone I'm talking to, my name is Mary, and I'm like, Mary's trying to talk to me on some level. So it was just the craziest thing that all of that happened in freeze. And if you don't pay attention to it, because I didn't think about it until I got into the kitchen, I was like, hold on a minute, those were Jehovah's Witnesses. Pa's a Jehovah's Witness. So it was like, yes, my father was guiding me along the way. And I was saying it's like, it wasn't even him showing me that he's guiding me. It's him saying that I'm here, I hear you, and we're helping you. That was just to solidify that he was around, he was with me, and he was helping me, and he ain't deaf. Basically is what the signs were showing me. So for me, I was just like, I've always known that this stuff is real, but it's like you have to have a dialogue with them, because if you don't have a dialogue with them, you just you feel like you're alone, or you feel like you're lost, or you feel like they can't hear you for whatever reason, have a dialogue with them. And the more you interact with your loved ones on the other side, the more of an opening you make for them to come in and guide you through your life. And this is why you always have to listen to your intuition, because intuition was put in place by God because it is on point. If I hadn't listened to my soul, my gut, and my feelings, my mum would have had a really bad chest infection right now, and that could have taken her, because with everything that's going on with her right now, any little thing could trigger something. And has anyone else been having crazy dreams? Because I know that we had the clips that's just passed. I know that the energy is a little bit wobbly until October, end of the year, I guess. But I've been having mad dreams, and my sister-in-law, and me and her are very connected to each other. Me and my sister-in-law, we've been having some really funky dreams about this one specific person. And the one specific person always comes in a day or two later, or calls, or makes a phone call. It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. So she would have a dream about somebody, and she'd be like, I just want you to let you know that there's a possibility that this person might reach out to you. And then bam, this person texts my mom. So she's somebody that has her intuition is her dreams. So she has like dream guidance, where I have a vision while I'm awake and I can have it through my dreams. Or I'll have like loved ones on the other side come to me and be like, oh, by the way, she needs to be on this, that, and the other. So the way that I feel for myself and read for myself is not very easy. But reading for you guys, it would be easy, because my emotions don't get in the way. So I can pick up on loved ones easily. So always listen to your intuition. It's really important. I feel like the energy is really heavy. It's just really heavy energy. And you can feel it in your body, yes? Or is it just me? And it was so funny, because I always tell everybody to dream journal. My sweet, sweet brother, who you know, I told you was on like chemotherapy and radiotherapy. Even though the boy is sick, yeah, this is my older brother. He's like 50 years old. Even though he's going through chemo, even though he's doing radiotherapy, and even though he's working still a full-time job, that boy will still come here and cook for my mum. He'll be like, let me cook for and that guy should have been a chef. I don't even know what he's doing, but he should have been a chef. And he still has the time to come and cook for my mum. I love him so much. I need God to... I was like, please, I was saying to my brother, please don't die. You can't leave me with those two fuckers, my other two siblings. Don't leave me, and leave me alone with those two, because I can't deal with those two pinheads. Sorry, but true. It's always like the older one and then the youngest one. Me and my brother's like the one in the middle, yeah. So me and my brother, my older brother and me, we're in the middle. So you got my big sister, you got my big brother, you got me, and then my little brother. And it's always the first one and the last one. Princess, yeah, the oldest one, and then the prince, and it's like, where's me and my brother left? Right in the middle of the crap. We're the ones that take the brunt of things. The fucking black sheep of the family. Anyway, thank you for listening to me whine and moan, because frankly, I can't keep it to myself anymore. I'll go nuts. So I've got April, I have got Liana, and I've got Taiba on my list. My list is still open if you want to get a more in-depth reading. I'm going to read for everybody in the room. There's only 20 people in here. Thank God. Thank God for that. So I'm going to get my list out of the way, and then I will cater to everybody in here. Right. So, April, you're up. Angels and guides and loved one general. All right. Okay. There's something about documentation, papers, legal matters, signing documentation that's going to come your way. It could be a new job, it could be a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. I am feeling that. I really do. I might have to go live again probably in the week, just for my subscribers, to let you know like the body parts connected to the star signs, because I was supposed to do that today, but I just had so much going on, I completely forgot about it. So there's something about legal, lawyer, court, or paperwork that you might stumble into at some point. I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're in like some sort of karmic energy, fated energy. there is going to be an end to something and something brand new. I feel like you will step into some sort of divine feminine energy as I'm connecting to you as well, April. I also feel like listen to your intuition, like I was telling you about earlier. Don't I feel like you're somebody that can be a teacher through your experiences in your life. I keep seeing a house as well with you. So I don't know if you want a house, you want to buy a house, you're fixing your house, but something in and around the house. And I also feel like I have to tell you to relax. I feel like you're in your divine feminine energy. And I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not. Again, I never remember anybody's reading because I read for so many people and I don't remember everybody. But I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I keep seeing like, there's something about apples, fruits and vegetables. There's something about Mother Nature, divine feminine. And there's something about twin flames around you. I'm sorry. Twin flames is a really hard sort of a relationship or a dynamic. Or this is going to be a contract that you might have chose to experience, which is why I was saying to you that you're in some sort of karmic cycle, fated energy. So I've got somebody going to stir up feelings within you, somebody that's going to be like a mirror to you. And if this person hasn't come in, again, make light of it, because this person could teach you a lot of things. And there's something about you needing to relax. So find joy in simple things and simple pleasures, is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you. I just kept hearing round and round and round we go. I don't know what that means to you, but it's like, I don't know if I have to say to you, try not to repeat the same cycle when it comes to relationships. There is something that's going to end and something very intense that's going to begin when it comes to relationships. I do feel like you're in your divine feminine energy. So make sure you're paying attention to that feeling, those intuitive hits, emotions, that sort of thing, as I'm connecting to you. Right, let me get you some oracle cards because you paid for it. What do you need to know? April. I feel like I want to go and get my Archangel Michael cards. Can I? Because I feel like Michael's like right in my face. I think that's with my brother and my sister-in-law. What? Oh, the legal matter. Something around you. We're not in a good place. Okay, you need to relax in this situation because all you're going to do is add fire to the fuel. I'm going to go and get my Archangel Michael cards. Just give me 1 second, okay? No way, Michael is my husband that passed. Why did I feel the need to get Michael cards? That is nuts. I just felt the urge to get 1111, you're on my list. I just felt like Michael was like, go get the cards, go get the cards. Michael. Who was that? 1111. I just felt an urge to get Archangel Michael's cards. Okay. Signs and symbols and synchronicities, people. Archangel Michael. Ancestors and loved ones. What message do we have for April today, please and thank you? All right, so I've got your messages here. We're going to look at them later on. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Do you know what? I want you to pick for me, okay? Want you to pick for me. A, B, or C. Which one are you drawn to? April, which one are you drawn to? A, B, C. Maybe it'll take too long if I ask everybody to pick. B. All right, I got you. Anchoring your reading, the Queen of Flames. desires, getting your mojo back, free-spirited, like a lust-free spirited person, creative energy, confident, self-assured, charming. This is the energy of her, Cinderella energy. This is somebody who takes action on creative energy. This is somebody who does what they want and, you know, doesn't give a crap to an extent. Soulmate is your first card, the top card. So soulmate, divine counterpart, nostalgic, be yourself. Don't take life so seriously. We're here for a certain amount of time and then we cross over to the other side and we're back to where we came from. So it feels like as I'm connecting to emotional contentment, watch out for the rainbows, the rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the tunnel, like at the end of the rainbow. This is emotional contentment. The love and support that you felt has eluded you. Children, a happy home, a happy family, whatever is going on in your current situation, know that things are going to get better because this too shall pass. It's very emotional right now. There's a lot of cups on the table. So it seems to be very emotional right now for everybody involved in whatever the situation is. Something around finances or money coming your way as well. Working on yourself, working on something that you love to do and it will create financial stability or abundance. So this is like working on something, working on a situation, working with people to get it where it needs to be. So the 8 of coins is always, again, mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. Taking your mind off certain things is what you need to do. And then we've got a knight coming in as well. Younger than you or somebody that embodies the energy of a young soul. Now, the energy attached to the Knight of Wands is, again, like I would always say, free-spirited, action-orientated, sexual energy, because fire is very passionate. It's creative energy. It's inspiration. You're drowning in certain emotions or feelings. The 5 of Cups is a sad card. You know, the 5 of Cups is always like a lonely card, feeling defeated to some degree, feeling alone on some level, feeling grief or whatever is going on around you. The feeling of grief is like, it's feeling palpable to some degree. But then another fireman. So you came out as the fire woman earlier, and now you've got a fire young buck, and then you've got a fire older masculine. So you have an opportunity to choose. There's a lot of creative energy coming your way. There's a lot of opportunities and options coming your way. There's love coming your way, and definitely sexual activities if you need it. So just take your vitamins, because anytime I see fire energy and it's people, it's like, you gonna get some. So it's a lot of passionate energy coming your way. You might have to choose between one or the other, but it's like, this is good. The energy around you looks good. So whatever is going on with the family, it's all right. Take a step back. You can't control everything. Haven't had any for 4 years. When's the last time I had it? I don't even fucking know. That's why you need some. You need some sweet loving. So I've got discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. That is one of your guided messages. Oh my God. Archangel Michael. It is time to leave this unhealthy situation. Okay? And the prayer from Archangel Michael is, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Walk away, move away. An ending and a new beginning. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new is in your energy. And that is your message. It is time to leave unhealthy situations. If that doesn't solidify what you're feeling or what you're going through, I don't know what will. So definitely Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio in your energy. Ophelia, I'll get back to you later on. I didn't check my messages yet. I saw your name though. So I hope that helps you, April, in some sort of way. I love and appreciate you, honey. Liliana, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to go through my list first. I've missed somebody. Hold on. Why is it 5 and then there's 11? So Liliana, tie by 1111, and who else was there? I think there was somebody before 1111. Or was it after? Were you before or after, Diana? I can't click on, I'm trying to click on the carousel, but there's only 2 people showing. Why does it do that? It's really weird. Can any of my moderators check? Oh, after. Okay, thanks, guys. Love and appreciate you. Diana, I got you now. Okay. So, Liliana, you're going to be next on my list. I think you pinned up something. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, April said Liliana is my new granddaughter's name. Shut up. Look at that. That's madness. I just want you I don't know what's going on. Somebody was saying about private accounts. It doesn't show because person's account is private. What do you mean? I've set this to only subscribers. Well, every time I go on subscribers, it's changed to Superfan Live. So that's why there's only 21 people in here. I did say to all of my subscribers, unsubscribe and just get a reading from me when I go on live during the course of the week, because I think it's unfair. I can't change it. I've Googled it. My daughter has Googled how to change it. And I think that TikTok has automatically done, instead of subscribers live, it's Superfan Live. And I think you pay another extra 99p, which I'm not happy about. And I never asked for it and I didn't want it. And I tried to change it. And every time where it said subscribers live, it no longer says subscribers live. It now says Superfan Live. So I don't understand why this has happened. And I hate it. Because I'm like, this is not what I asked for. I didn't want to do that. When the person's account is private and they send a gift, it doesn't show. Oh, so it doesn't show if the person's account is private. Got it. As long as you still have access to me, that's all that matters. It is a carousel. Let me pin it on the bottom of this. Oh, I can't. I've already done that already. Liliana General, your question is, will you be happy again? Why are you waiting for happiness to come to you, sweetheart? Shannon, you're on my list. You know, in spite of everything that I'm going through, in spite of what's going on with my mum, in spite of feeling exhausted and tired and drained, and feel like sometimes it's not even a feeling of loneliness. It's just a feeling of just being completely sucked out of energy. I just have nothing left. You have to find some piece of happiness, and you should never try to find happiness. Someone has to complete you to be happy. You have to be okay alone. I think I've been so okay on me being alone that I've been alone for like 14 years. Like, I just didn't let anybody in. I just felt like I don't need anybody here. I feel good on my own. And the thing is, when you get to a place of like, I'm good on my own and I don't need somebody to complete me, or I don't need it, and it doesn't even have to be you being with somebody to find happiness. You have to be happy here, because you're going to look for happiness outside of you. There's always going to be some sort of drama or something that's going to go wrong or put you in an energy of feeling like you're lonely. And you're not, because you have angels and guides and loved ones. What I'm hearing with you, Liliana, is you need to reparent yourself. Surround yourself in nature. Watch out for the butterflies. I feel like there's like a grandmother figure for you on the other side, or a mother figure for you on the other side, watching over, guiding you. You've got a lot of healing to do, is what I'm self-care, meditation, introspection. It's like you're somebody that can be famous. You're somebody that can be seen. I feel like you need to detach from things that happened in the past. I'm seeing a new house around you, or a move, a new house or a move. I'm also seeing like release the need to control, make peace with everyone around you, but most importantly yourself. And I do feel like you either got high boundaries, which creates a block to people from coming in, or you're already giving you a card. I don't know if you've got boundaries, high boundaries, to the point where people energetically feel like they can't come through, because apparently that's the energy I give off. Like, mum's like, you know, you're so solid on your own that you might intimidate men. And it's true. There is no guy out there that has balls enough to come up to me if they like me and chat to me. No one has balls to come and chat to me. I must emanate some sort of emperor energy, where a man's like, oh, if I go and talk to her, she might be like, I don't think so. You know, I don't know. I don't know what kind of energy I give to men, but apparently that could be it. But what I am saying is, reparent yourself. Maybe I need an Aries. I have too many Aries in my life, man. So I just feel like love challenges you to some degree. I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've just been around pussies. Shannon, I agree. I agree. The last time that a man, wasn't even a man, it was a boy, chatted me up was when I was 37 years old and I was working in the laundrette, and this fine Rastafarian man comes in and was like, yo, you're beautiful. And I was like, oh, hell yes, you can have my time, because you got the balls to come up to me and like state your case. And I love that. So, all right. Liliana, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Liliana need to know? Healing, reparent yourself, release the need to control, find peace with your loved ones, find peace with like healing. Meditation is good for you. Hey Bianca, you could be some sort of influencer to some degree, or you're meant to be seen by the masses. And I'm also seeing a house, a new house, or a move at some point. All right, let's see what's going on here. Here are your oracle cards. We're going to look at them later on. Will she ever find happiness again? Get your mojo back. Stop talking bullshit to yourself. You don't need anything. You don't need nothing to complete you or to make you happy. You have to be complete and whole in your physical body, and then you will end up attracting that to you, as you already know. So the Queen of Wands is self-assured, and she's confident not only in what she needs to do, what she wants to do, but most importantly in herself and the choices that she's going to and the choices she will make. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you are manifesting all the good and bad things in your life, sweetheart. So you tell me, Magi, are you going to find happiness again, or are you going to co-create more crap? Or you're going to co-create all the things that you don't want instead of things that you do want, because you have the power of the magician to manifest everything you think, feel, and say. You tell me, Queen of Wands. You tell me. So not only are you the Queen of Fire, you're the Queen of Fire with magic attached to you. So when you are saying, am I ever going to find happiness? You are waving your wand, which you don't realize that you have. And the wand is the tongue, by the way. The wand is the tongue. You cast out spells. So if you say, am I ever going to find happiness again? Do you remember what I said to you on the last live? A spirit is attached to loneliness. That energy of loneliness, that spirit of loneliness, will then assist you on your loneliness, because that's what you're talking about as the magician. You know, the magician has all the tools to manifest and co-create everything they want. You have a wand right there. Use it. Use it for the greatest good. So when I said to you, reparent yourself, it means love you. Just love you a little bit more. Oh, were you talking ultimate? Oh my God, please just give me a clear answer. Were you talking about love in terms of a relationship, or just in general, Liliana? Or all of the above? Let me know. Oh my God. I've got 3 more cards here. Are you talking about love in, are you talking about happiness in love, or just happiness in general? Oh my God. This is what I'm saying, man. Focus on what you want and you'll get it sooner rather than later. Let me just, if you're saying, no, I just want to know if I'll ever be happy again in general and everything, then I just shuffled the cards. It's come out again. Money, security, stability, general, just in general. So money is coming in. You could have your own business if you wanted to. I did say you could influence, be an influencer to some degree, be seen by the masses. And then I also said you want to know general, love. Here, I shuffle these cards and this card come out again. And look, he just so happens to be a king and a queen of fire, and he's looking at her, but you're not looking at him, because it's like you can't see what you're manifesting consciously or unconsciously. So you want to know about love? Yeah, here we go. Divine counterpart, soulmate. You want to know about money, finance, and security? Sure, yeah. You focus on what you want, but then you focus on what you don't want or what you don't have more than... And then look at your last card. I mean, shut the front door. Best card in the deck. Material abundance, happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory, good health, good relationships, children, grandchildren, depending on your age. Anchoring your reading. Hurry up. Get there. Because your energy, your prayers, your manifestations are already there, but you are not there yet. The Chariot is stop procrastinating, balance the yin and yang energy, start taking action to your happiness, go into that vehicle and go into that new journey, a new vehicle around you. I mean, what more? There is not one bad card on this in this reading, not one. All of these cards are fabulous. You want to know about in general? There's the sun. It just governs all of it. You want to know about love? There's a man of fire and a woman of fire on the table. You want to know about money? There's the 8 of coins. You want a vehicle? There you go. I want a new car for my kids. Okay, well, you're going to get one. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I would say that's manifesting the right way. Archangel Michael, your message is, you said, am I going to find happiness again? Have confidence. It says, Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine wisdom, strength, love, creative abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. And you're like, am I ever gonna find happiness again? And then you've got to have confidence. I love this. It's too good. He's been in your dreams lately. Yeah, he's doing his rounds. He is. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm seeing Gemini and Leo in your reading, Cancer in your reading as well, Cancerian energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. I'm sending you love and light, sweetheart. You need to use your superpowers to manifest everything you want and stop focusing on the things that you don't want. It is time. Remember, you're the co-creator of your life. Remember, you come in with a pre-birth plan, and we have to experience certain things for our soul evolution. Remember that. Don't forget that. Tiber. I've got 5 more spaces if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading. 7 cards. 8, because I do the anchor card. It is the carousel above the screen or in the gift box below. Let me see if I can pin it up. There you go. All right, here we go. So Tiber, I'm going to do a general reading for you. I'm going to get through the list. And once I'm done with the last person, I will make sure that I cater to every single person in the room at least once. There's not many people in here. If it stays like that, I can do do-overs if I'm not too tired. Well, I'm always tired, so it doesn't really matter. All right, Tiber. General or something specific? You're so welcome, honey. You ain't got one bad card on the table. Not one. Use this energy and Archangel Michael wisely. I have like a grandfather figure for you on the other side, watching over, protecting, guiding you, Tiber. I also feel like you're studying, learning, education, or going back to school, and I'm seeing you writing. And I see lots of books around you. Books, books, books. It's like your spirit, your soul has matured, Tiber, in so many... Why are you saying, oh my God, I hit the spot, didn't I? No, I did. It's like grandfather figure for you on the other side, watching over you, watching what you're writing. Oh, I'm going to pin that up. Holy shit. Yeah, 100%. grandfather watching over you. I've got candles. I've got books around you. I've got scroll, like you're writing, studying, education, or learning. And then I've got somebody watching, protecting, guiding you over, watching over you. Watch out for butterflies. And I see your third eye opening as well. You're going to start seeing things clearly. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you need to daydream a little bit more. I know that sounds crazy. Daydream, put your head in the clouds. You know, people say, get your head out of the clouds. Go up in there. Go up into the clouds, I say. Dream, hopes and dreams. I feel exhausted, depleted and drained. But then it's because you need to let go of something. Let go, worry, sadness, insecurities, baggage is what I just heard the older masculine say. Tell her to give me the baggage. Again, it could be a grandfather figure. I don't know if any men in your family or ancestral has a beard and long hair or somewhat long hair. You need to let go. Watch out for the butterflies. An ending and a new beginning. Something about sun. Go out into the sun. But releasing emotional baggage. You need to release emotional baggage. Let go of any baggage that you're holding on to. That is so weird. It could be one of your guides then, but this is somebody that I'm seeing around you. I don't know what this is, but I don't know if you got books or you collect books. I feel like I'm in a library. Sounds like Jesus. I'll take it. Irene, you're on my list. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like Jesus. It feels like an ancestor. I don't know if you've got to talk to your parents, your aunties or your uncles, if they're still around, and be like, is there anyone in our family that's got long white hair and a white beard? Like beard and long hair. But this man, like, watches over and protects you. And I don't know what you're writing, but you're writing something down. It's like I'm seeing you writing. And then I see candles. I'm seeing candles. It might not make sense to you right now, but, you know, there might be an event that will happen in your life. And then you're sitting in that exact position that I'm telling you. And you're like, oh, my God, I see everything. I don't like books. I'm enrolling in school and I'm nervous about it. So then I'll take that. Candles make sense. I got books everywhere. Writing, studying, education, definitely. Okay. I just heard don't run out of ink. And I got a pyramid around you as well. A pyramid. I don't know if it's a crystal pyramid. I don't know if it's got something to do with the pyramids or Egypt or whatever. But I've got a pyramid in your energy. And there's something about a vase or a vase. I don't know how you say it in your house. I like candles all the time. Yeah, candles everywhere. I can see my whole house is like glowing with candles when I'm connected to your energy. Something about green. Green. I don't know if it's like a green sofa or a green chair or something around green, which is the heart chakra for me. But there's something about something is green. Pay attention to the green thing. It could be a green chair, a green couch, a green something. All right, here we go. Tiber. These guys love them. By the way, when I pulled out your cards, I didn't realize that there was two, so I have to give it to you. A, B, or C, please. A, B, or C. I feel like I have to do this with you. A, B, or C, please. I think that, yeah, heart chakra. B. All right, anchoring your reading. Movement. Ending of a cycle. The beginning of something brand new. That's why you got to let go. Ending of a cycle, travel and relocation, movement in your life, changes, learning important life lessons. The top card is new beginnings, new opportunities, creative projects, going back to school, new opportunities around work, all of these ideas that you want to give birth to. This is the energy attached to you. creative, inspiration, relationships as well. Are you single or are you in a relationship? Are you single or are you in a relationship? Oh, good. Because you have a choice coming your way. It's like 2 opportunities around love. Possibly somebody that you've lost might try to come back in. I personally think we should go new. The Lover's card is a choice. It's a divine counterpart. It's a soulmate. It's 2 people together in love. It's 2 people that have known each other in a past. I mean, look how sexy this card is. This is hot. This is like intimacy, love, passion, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, and then a happy ending, the happy home, children, grandchildren, depending on your age. This represents emotional contentment. This is like new energy coming your way, new energy. Something that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. You have to watch what you say, though, or stay away from immaturity, gossip, or chit-chatter. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And this is a child, so this does talk about school and education and learning. You might even hear some stuff that you might not like, but we need to separate ourselves from it. Trust your intuition, because those things are exhausting. You took the words right out of my mouth. Those things are just exhausting. We don't have time for this. It gives you anxiety. It gives you nightmares. You're not sleeping anywhere, in any sort of way. Is it you that said I don't dream, or you forget your dreams? It's because you overthink everything. When your physical, mental, spiritual body is so tired, when you actually close your eyes and go to sleep, you're just in the void. So you don't actually dream or see anything. But you got an owl here, and anytime I see an owl, I don't remember them, because you're exhausted. You're either physically, mentally exhausted, and then when you do go to sleep, it's like you just completely shut down. So the 9 of Swords is like overthinking it, nightmares, not worrying about something. But then you've got the owl, and an owl for me is somebody who's got white witch energy. You're good with spices, you're good at cooking, you're very good at talking. People are drawn into your energy, and then you feel drained because you pick up on their bullshit. This is the energy attached to you. You got to not overthink things. You got to stay away from the arguments and the fights. This is like anchoring your reading. So the 5 of Wands. So your first 3 cards are fabulous, and then your last 3 cards are. That's probably why you got 2 Archangel Michael cards. So the 5 of Wands is always about challenges. People coming in your energy and trying to challenge your, try to bring something up to put your energetic levels that are so high low. And it could be the form of children, it could be family, colleagues, co-workers, friends, anybody that will come into your matrix, and instead of lifting you up, just making you feel vibrationally heavy. So we need to, what I say, love and light their asses and send them on their bloody merry way. I've got the denial card. It says, I acknowledge my fears, but I will replace it with the insight of awareness. My family or energy vampire, it always is the family. It's like, why can't they just piss off in love and light? So it says denial. Look, it says, I acknowledge my fears, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And this is something that you need to do. So it's like your family members who you class as energy vampires, they're not on the same energetic level as you. They are still on like grade 1 when it comes to spirituality, and then you are like on grade 10. So you're more highly evolved. This is why you cannot go into the shit. don't be intertwined in the crap that's going on with them. There's no point. It's just, what is it going to change? Is it going to make a difference? Okay, so I've got, take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relax as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing this situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. Oh my God. My mother and my younger sister drive me nuts. Yeah. I've got my sister and my younger brother driving me bonkers. My older sister. So look, it says take time in making decisions, Archangel Michael. And for some reason you got another one, and it says use your imagination. Did I tell you to put your head in the clouds? I did. Do you remember I said, people say get your head out of the clouds, and I said go and put your head in the clouds? And then you've got use your imagination and you'll see the answers. Look at that. Use your imagination and get your head in the clouds. That's what Archangel Michael is saying. It says, so your prayer to Archangel Michael, dear God, Thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see miracles in new and in unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. And then describe the situation. Get your head in the clouds, man. Is he not in the clouds? I am so good. Thank you, Michael. I love you. I love you. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Okay, so I've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with you. And I got some Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy as well. That is so cool. Hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. All right, 1111. Oh, thanks, honey. 1111, I'm going to read for you next. 1111. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does 1111 need to know, please? In love and light. General. All right, sweetheart. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. You're on a boat. This is what I'm seeing. Oh, thanks, honey. God bless you too. So when I'm connecting to you, 1111, what I'm hearing is, oh my God, are you, tell me you're single because you've got a soulmate coming in. I just saw two butterflies colliding. And I'm not talking about they bang into each other and they hurt each other. I'm talking about love, love, love. Two butterflies, bang. It's like you're ending something in your life. Somebody's ending something in their life. And then the new beginning begins with you and this person. Are you in a relationship? Burning bridges. You're in your divine feminine energy. Two worlds collide. Is it going well? I'm currently in a relationship. Is it going well? And please don't say I think so. It's either a yes or a no. Good. So it feels like you've come into contact with a soulmate. I also feel like this person is going to see, oh God, that is so gay. Sorry. That's something that I just say when it's like, that's just too corny for me. It's like you are the yin to this person's yang. Oh God, whatever. It's like you're very much needed in this person's energy to balance out yin yang energy, I feel. Life is a balance of holding on to things and letting it go. So you need to find some sort of happy medium. Stay steady is what I'm hearing. Go with the flow. I feel like if there is something that you want to do and if it doesn't 100% feel right, don't do it yet. No. I've got butterflies and bumblebees around you. And bumblebees is always like Jesus Christ. So whether you believe in Jesus Christ or not, it doesn't really matter because Jesus believes in you. And I also feel like there is something about to come to light because I heard secrets. I don't know who's keeping secrets, yes? Somebody's keeping a secret. I don't know if there's somebody that's not expressing their emotions or their feelings, or somebody's hiding some emotions or feelings from somebody. I don't know if this is somebody else. There's something about bridges, burning bridges, lack of trust. Lack of trust. This might be you and or your person. I don't know why, but I feel like you need to go into a waterfall. You need to go to the waterfall. You're probably thinking, I don't have any waterfalls near me, man. Well, then you need to go and book a holiday. Something about a waterfall. I need a holiday. Can you book a holiday where there's some sort of a waterfall, please? Maybe go to Hawaii. All right, here we go. There's something about angel wings with you. There's something about angel wings with you, 1111. Angel wings. I don't know if you're a tattoo like me freak. I don't know if there's something about angel wings, tattoos, or you're going to find angel wings. You're going to see angel wings, something about angel wings. So I need you to just put that in the scrapbook of the mind and put it somewhere behind you and just leave it there for when this happens. But there's something about angel wings. So remember that. guide loved ones for 1111, please. What does 1111 need to know, please? Love and light. Okay, I've got your cards here. We'll look at them later on. No, it's not birds. It's angel wings. And I see 2. And I don't know what this means. I got stars and hearts, angel wings. So this is something that you're going to see at some point. It will make sense at some point. Nothing about birds. It's specifically angel wings and butterflies, stars and hearts. All right, here we go. I feel in your energy that somebody wants to say something, but is keeping it to themselves. This could easily be you looking at your partner, thinking something and wanting to say it, but you don't. It's like, are we going to move in? Are you going to marry me? Are we going to be engaged? Or it's something like this. Or it could be something that your partner might be thinking to some degree. I feel like you're going to receive some sort of information that might take you out of alignment. Something that you did not see that will come to, something that you didn't see that will end up coming to pass. I'm not in a rush. There's a secret that's going to be revealed to you. The 7 of Swords is not a great card. The 7 of Swords is like it's a very deceitful kind of a card, and I don't like that. And then I kept on hearing secrets. So I don't know where this comes to play until I get the rest of your cards out. But I don't know where this comes to play, but it feels like you might receive some sort of information that might take you out of alignment. Now, I did say earlier to you about lack of trust, or burning bridges with someone, or I don't know where this is coming from. Doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship. It could be friends or family, whatever it may be, or it could be a situation with colleagues. I cannot tell you exactly where it is. You will figure this out at some point. But your first card, being the 7 of Swords, is information that you're going to find out that might take you out of alignment. The Page of Cups is children or grandchildren, depending on your age. Study, education. The Page of Cups is always an energy of love, volunteer work, helping the youngers. Good news, a message and an offer coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling after seeing, receiving, or hearing something that took you out of alignment. Divine Feminine. Focus on your money, your work, and your career during this time frame, because the Queen of Coins is somebody who has their own business. Resourceful, domestically skilled. She's solid in her way. You know, my mum always told me that peacocks represent abundance in the energy. Peacocks. Make sure you're listening to your intuition. Your intuition is on point right now. Everything that you can't see in the 3D world, you're going to see intuitively. Dreams, visions, signs, symbols, synchronicities. Oh, God. You know, 1111, there are 78 cards in the deck. And these are the 2 cards that I do not like. And they're in your reading. Whatever is going to come out, I don't know where this is. But the Devil card and the 7 of Swords card, that's a cheating, that's deceit, that's deception, that's obsessing, that's negative. Now, you do not need to receive this in any sort of way. But remember, the tarot is a glimpse into possibilities, depending on your free will choices and how you are energetically and what you're focusing and putting your attention on. So the Devil card is negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Obsession, codependent, materialistic, addictions, sexual lust. Together with this, there could be something that you're going to find out that doesn't feel right. I have to say this, and I'm going to say it. I think there is going to be another opportunity around love for you, or a choice. You might not want it, and it's up to you, because I've got you with a divine counterpart. I've got you with a divine counterpart. So the King and the Queen are meant to be with each other. I told you in the beginning of your reading, I got soulmate energy. But then I also said to you, if something doesn't feel right, now's not the right time. You want to do something, it's not the right time. It's like, don't do it. And then I'm also saying to you, angel wings twice. and burning bridges. And life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Go with the flow. So there is something about a divine counterpart in your energy, but there's also something that is going to come to light. So this Queen of Coins needs to listen, pay attention to what's going on around you, pay attention to your emotions and your feelings wherever it may be placed. It doesn't have to be around the man. It could be that there's toxic people around you that are smiling in your face and then they're actually just lying behind your back. It doesn't have to be me and my man. It could be family members that are smiling in my face and then secretly stabbing me in my back. It could be good friends that are acting like they love and they appreciate me, but they're talking about me behind my back. However, whatever road this may be, that we will resonate with you, if not today, at some point. You have the power, because if you look at these cards, you're in the middle of your reading. So the power is yours. It's up to you. Look at that. We pulled this card out in the beginning. You got the blame card. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So just be mindful about opportunities to grow and learn, choices that you're going to be making going forward, and people who you allow into your matrix. Archangel Michael says you're on the right path. So whatever is this energy, this is something that is contracted to experience, and it's a part of your soul contract. So you're on the right path. Your prayer is, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. So he's got you. Everything that happens in our lives is there because it was planned by us, and it was planned by me, and planned by God, and planned by my councils. And sometimes the council will say, are you sure you want to go through that? And we're like, yeah, I need to balance out some karma. So I've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. This is going to be important spiritual lessons. Important spiritual lessons. Remember, this is what I say to my daughter. Every challenge that comes your way is an opportunity to learn and to grow. Every challenge that comes into your life, it's not there to hurt you, to make you angry, to make you want to give up on whatever, even though life can be so traumatic and hard. It's always, any trauma or any stresses are an opportunity to grow and learn. Very true. And I say this to my kid. So when something like this that's been happening to me, I'm like, what am I learning through this experience? Feeling absolutely exhausted, feeling extremely tired. I know that I want to go to India. I know that I want to go to a Buddhist temple. I know I want to take some, is it ashwagandha? No, not ashwagandha. What is that thing that you drink and it puts you into like some funky thing? The shamans give it to you to drink. I want to drink one of those. And how we handle it, 100%. What happens if I take that drink and then all of a sudden I don't come back? There is a drink. What is it called? Ayahuasca. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. It's the one that shamans give you and then you lucid dream. One of my guides was like, you'll be fine, just drink it. And I was like, yeah, but I got a heart condition. What happens if something goes wrong? Take me with you. I would love to go. I'd love to go to the temples, all of that. All right, Diana. And guys, loved ones for Diana and Kaz. Diana and Kaz, what does Diana and Kaz need to know? The first thing I got with you, Diana, is forgiveness. I forgive myself for the rest of your message from the year. Forgive myself. I forgive you and I forgive myself. It's about forgiveness. I'm seeing animals around you. Roses, red roses. I'm seeing a ruby, red ruby, or rubies is what I'm seeing. Oh, mugwort is supposed to I heard about that, yeah. And there's something about feeling hopeless or hopelessness to some degrees. There's something about you going into memories, reminiscing, dwelling, or it's like a bittersweet energy. I also see fireworks around you as well. Jess, you're on my list. There's something about fireworks. It's like what you planted is going to come to fruition, and it's going to go poof. It's like a fireworks. There's a celebration around you. Somebody's birthday, a death anniversary, an anniversary. It's just like celebrate something. Because I hear cha-ching is what I'm hearing. What I feel like as well when I'm connecting to you, make good decisions or make wise decisions, and something about inner healing. There's something about fireworks, or there's something that's going to be like explosive in a good way. Because I keep seeing fireworks. I've got 2 angels in your energy. Shut up. Oh my God. I've got celebration. That's what. Oh, okay, there you go then. You know who's going to be at the party. You know who's going to be at the party. My mum's birthday party today. So you know who's going to be at the party, yeah? Put a glass out for, you know. Maybe he doesn't drink. Did he drink? So this is what we do in my tradition, in the Filipino tradition. Anytime there's any sort of celebration, anniversary, death anniversary, we get out a glass of wine. We get food. Every food that we cook, we put it on a plate. And then we light a candle and we say, this is for you, enjoy. And I guarantee you that the next day, because we leave the food overnight and then we clear it out in the day because it's a party. The next day, you can always see the glass of wine slightly finished and then food that's been picked. It could be rats, but it's no rats. It's usually our loved ones on the other side. So put a plate out and put a glass out. That's what I say. So just to let you know and to confirm that your father will be at the party as well, or wants to be a part of the celebration, because the celebration wouldn't have come up. So obviously loved ones like to party with us. All right, here we go. All right, Diana, A, B, or C, please. A, B, or C. Oh, did you guys just hear that? Oh, God. I swear, this hospital bed is not good for me. Good for my mum, but not for me. I ordered 2 by accident. C. Anchoring your reading. Memories, reminiscing, bittersweet energy. I'm celebrating, but I'm sad because certain people can't be here. Not dwelling on the past, not looking back. And if you do look back in a good way, this is about celebration, childlike, having fun, doing some karaoke, doing a bit of singing. Your first card. Don't worry about it. Why has this come up? The 9 of Wands is always, 9 of Swords, sorry, is always an anxious card, or I didn't sleep very well, or I'm thinking about all things and I don't know how to put my mind at ease or how to put my mind at rest. So the 9 of Swords is your first card. I don't know if this is something to do with feeling hopeless or feeling the loss or feeling a bit sad or depressed to some degree, or feel like there is things in my current life where it feels like it's a bit challenging. Know that your loved one is always watching over and trying to guide you through the process, because they always try to guide us through our lives. I am seeing as I'm connecting to... Why this card keeps on coming out all the time? It's going to be a good day. Look out for the rainbow. the pot at the end of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Emotional connection, love and support. Look at what you have in this moment, and don't worry about the future, and don't worry about yesterday. I feel like as I'm connecting to you as well, there's good news coming your way. I've got a younger masculine around you, emotional contentment, some good news that is going to come your way that's going to make you feel like content to some degree. There's also romantic energy around you. So it's like a leveling up of a relationship, a new relationship coming in, and some sort of romantic energy attached to you at some point. This could happen in 9 days, weeks, months, or the 9th of a month in terms of romance if you're not with anyone and if you're single. But I do feel like the energy of, there's a bit of like sadness or loss or feeling challenged, but then there's like celebrations at the same. It feels like the energy is both. It's like juggling both energies, but it's like forgiveness. I've got 2 angels in your energy, and they're both women, and they both have blonde hair. You might see them in your dreams, and I feel like they're a part of your council. And I will say to you that they wear red, like ties around their hips. They wear red ties. So if you ever have a dream and you see 2 angels wearing the red, those are your angels. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you as well, you need to let go of some stuff, the like emotional baggage, or you're just, if it's not that, it's just the energy right now in terms of astrologically, even if you're not going through things in your life that I might see in the cards that might seem a bit harsh, it could just be feeling heavy of body, just feeling like, I can feel the energy of earth. I can feel the energy of everybody, and I'm picking up on it. It's that. But this is always about letting go, asking for help, lighting up your load, feeling exhausted, feeling heavily burdened, feeling a little bit stressed out. I feel like there's money in your energy as well. Stability, structure, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures, being able to, you need to, I know probably like me, you may not have the time or the space to do certain things for yourself because of the current situation that's going on right now in your life. But it feels to me like you might be able to get some alone time to some degree. If this is what, I know that's what I want. That's just me personally speaking. Alone time where you can just focus on you, like you time. And I do feel like there is going to be an opportunity for that at some point. Yeah, picking up on heavy energies, the healer. You're the one that's taking care of everybody. You're the one with the strength. You're the one that everybody will call for advice, because the way that you think and the way that you speak and the way that you give advice is good advice. And people won't listen to you. When they don't listen to you, you go and go, I told you so. So it feels to me like you are the healer to all situations, and you will pick up on the baggage for sure. But things will start to shift and change for you in 9 days, weeks, months, or the 9th of a month. Just don't feel like, don't allow exhausted. Yeah. It's exhausting when you're the only one that can do it right. You know, somebody will go to me, I can help you. And I'll be like, yeah, you can. But you're not going to be doing it the way I do it. It's like, you're not going to do it the way I do it. So I always want people to assist and help me, but I will end up turning it down in the end, because I know that when you're going to do it, it's going to give me OCD, and you're not going to do it the way I do it, because I do it very well. And I'm that kind of a character. So it just feels like exhausted. Yes, feeling exhausted. But there's going to be a time sooner rather than later, 9 days, weeks, months, or the 9th of a month, where you're going to actually be able to find some self-love, self-care, taking care of yourself, having the courage to persevere and move forward, unconditional love. It feels like it will happen sooner rather than later. So your guided message, oh my God, that says courage. I find the inner strength. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And then Michael says to you, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Please help me. This is the prayer. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Healer. Oh, look at that. So I have... God, so aligned. All right, Leo. I feel like there's a whole bunch of energies on the table, to be honest. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries in your energy. So I hope that helps you, Diana. Kiss your mum for me. Wish her a happy birthday. She's probably gonna be like, who the hell's that? Okay. Shannon. Everyone. Shannon, you're going to be next on my list. I just had laugh as much as you breathe. And love as long as you have life. You need to have fun. You need to enjoy life and relationships. There's something about you, sexuality. I don't know if you're getting attention from left, right, and center, but all I can see is like all eyes are on you right now. I can see you're coming. I don't know if you're glow up. I feel like there's a dominant energy around you. I feel like you're going to be in a place of authority, discipline, like the mother father figure for everybody. I don't know if there was some sort of conflict or decision that you had to make, or you felt like this energy of hot and cold. I feel like there's a pregnancy around you. If not you, it's in the family. I also feel like there's some sort of like the sweet anticipation of waiting for something that you've asked for. I'm also seeing surfing. I don't know if you surf or this is something about, I don't know. I got sun, water, surfboard. Don't know what that is about. Don't ask me. I just have to tell you what I see. I also feel like I'm seeing mountains. I'm seeing waterfalls and I'm seeing stars. I'm also seeing really shaman. I feel really shamanic energy around you, like shaman energy. I'm seeing red leaves everywhere. Green and red leaves everywhere. And I will find a feather. I will find a feather is what I just heard. If you haven't found it yet. I'm in the mountains of Thailand at the moment. There are waterfalls everywhere. Have you been under one? There is a flower and it's like red and pink that you need to take. I don't know for what purpose this is. Not yet, just arrived. Right. Do you have a necklace with a heart on it? Or there's something about a necklace with a heart. I don't know if you're going to see it and you're going to buy it while you're in Thailand. But there's like a neck and you're going to see like butterflies. There is a flower. I don't know what this flower is called. But there's like this flower that's got like 6 sides. And it's like red and pink. And this is something that you need to hold on to. See, I want to go to Thailand. I want to like visit those temples and all of those spiritual and holy places. And I just feel like at night, look up at the moon is what I just heard. Because I just looked up at the moon. Pay attention to the necklace with a heart and pay attention to the red and pink flower. I don't know what this means. You'll figure it out when you see it. You might ask a question and then all of a sudden it comes to you in that way. It's beautiful. I just flew from Turkey. Also beautiful. Oh, wow. All right. There's going to be an opportunity or a decision to be made. You're going to have like multiple choices. I don't know who you're going to end up meeting. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I feel like the universe is going to give you options and opportunities. I feel like you've got multiple choices coming your way and you're going to have to make a decision. Me too, Midwest. I wish I could travel too right now. One day it will be me. All right, here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones is for Shannon. What does Shannon need to know? Please, in love and light. I've got 3 more spaces if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading. It is, I'm very blessed to travel so much. Life is about meeting people, going places, having experiences. This is what life is about. All right, here we go. Shannon. Oh, Shannon. A, B, or C? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Anchoring your reading. You're gonna be meeting some important people, and this is a contract. Whether you see it or not, you might be meeting people for business, and you're like, no, this is about pleasure. Well, you know, universe is going to take an opportunity wherever you are. So this is about justice being served, the balancing of the scales. Is this not like Thailandy cards? Temple cards? That's a bit weird. I don't know why I felt like I had to pick that one. Work and travel at the same time. So this is about good karma, balancing of the karmic scales, truths be told, truths coming out, cause and effect, win-win situations, the balancing of the karmic, the good karma. It's like signing a contract at some point, a house, a car, a job, all of the above. But the fact that you've got the Justice card anchoring the reading, which is a major arcana card, and it's a good karma card, the energy already looks positive for you. And the first card that you've got here is time to go inwards, meditation. I feel like everything that I touch turns to gold. I love that. Look at that. This is time for you to go within, to find a place of peace, to be some sort of authority figure. Getting a lot of healing, I feel, where you are. Seeing a lot of beautiful things as I'm connecting to you where you are. But this is about soul searching here. So even though you might be working as well as traveling, there's a lot of things that are going to come your way that is going to create ideas that you want to give birth to. There's a lot of things, like a lot of new things that are going to come into your energy. With all of this, with what you're doing now, oh, I told you. More opportunities coming your way, contract, work, opportunities around money, an investment that's going to pay off, a promotion, pay rise, a new job, something around work, which is going to get more bigger. And after what? The Tower card is restructuring your energy, because the Tower card is always upheaval somewhere to some degree, an upheaval, a disaster, and then you pulling through it. You know, and this is something that what didn't kill you makes you stronger. The Tower card is also to rebuild. So whatever is going on, I'm launching a whole heap of new stuff. So you have to make sure that you are resting as well, because the Tower card is at the heart of your reading, and sometimes the Tower card could feel exhausting. Like things are just a little bit, there's too much going on, and I feel like there's so many blessings coming my way, but I feel like I'm torn in this direction, that direction, and creates upheaval to some degree. So make sure you're having a good balance between work and play, because the Tower is in the heart of your reading, and the Tower card does look like exhaustion, especially if you're traveling for work. I am seeing a celebration around you, but make sure you're surrounded by people that are like-minded, soul tribe, a group of friends that support the things that you do. Don't really talk about your business to anybody until everything is already flied off the shelf and is already activated, because I don't like talking to people about things that are still trying to be launched to some degree. Just keep it for you until it's already out there. I do feel like I am seeing a celebration around you as well, or a social event. The Temperance card is balance, moderation, happiness, patience, peace of mind, filling up your own cup, self-control. It talks about patience and moderation. Look at you with your hands in many pots. Look at you with your hands in. I'm telling you that there's so many things that are going to come your way, and you're like, oh my God, I'm really exhausted. I've got so many things to do. With all of these hands, it's like, this is where the Tower card comes in. Find a balance between your living life and then the soul part of you, where you can rest and you can reboot and you can do the healing and the meditation. This is the best place to do it in Thailand. Look, and then you got the Two of Coins anchoring your reading. This is like more things. Juggling, multitasking. This is somebody, the Temperance, juggling many things. Filling up your own cup. Juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, going back and forth between this job and that job. Study, education, and then going on my job. It's like so many things in your energy. So your reading ultimately is about balance. About balance between work and play. Oh my God. And finding some sort of peace. Oh my God. Peace in your everyday, because it's going to get busy. I just about to start. I love that. A podcast. I love that. And I think that will bring a lot. It's going to bring more than you think. So your first card is peace. And it says, I'm a being of love and I release all negativity. This would be attached to the Tower card is a rebuilding card, but releasing negative emotions, thoughts, feelings, and worries. And then your Archangel Michael card is go forward fearlessly. And the prayer is, thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand and giving me the confidence and the courage and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. You are fulfilling your life purpose clearly. So go forward fearlessly, Shannon, which you already are anyway. You're a bad bitch like me. You got this, honey. Keep going. So I've got Virgo energy, Capricorn, Taurus. I've got Aries around you, Sagittarius. You're so welcome, honey. You got this. You got this. Irene, you're going to be next on my list. Irene. It's so weird. I've got all of these cards on the table and I just happen to pick cards that are like, you know, people from Thailand. It's crazy. All right, general and finances, please and thank you. Okay, I keep seeing number 88888 in your energy. You're manifesting. I hope you're manifesting well, sweetheart. So if I've got the infinity symbol, 8 in numerology is like infinite potential, infinite possibilities, or infinite problems. It depends on where your thoughts are, where your energy is at. Don't settle for less. Avoid settling for less than you deserve. And I need you to stop telling yourself, yeah, wishful thinking. Like, yeah, right, when, where, or how. Like, you need to come to the realization, or there's going to be some sort of an epiphany or an understanding or an awakening that there is going to be like second chances for you. There is going to be like opportunities for you. You are in your manifestation energy. And I keep seeing number 8. I'm also seeing sunflowers in your energy, and watch out for the yellow bird. Don't know what that means. Yellow for me is always like solar plexus, listening to your gut. There's also an opportunity for you to go somewhere, travel, a holiday, because every time my guide shows me a pinpoint in the map, it always represents like distance, travel, escaping. Like it's either a change of location for work or for living, or it could be a change in work, something around work. I just feel like pay attention to deja vu. And there's a need for you to be nostalgic, childlike, not take things so seriously. Let your hair down a little bit. And, you know, this is not just you, Irene. You know, the mother, the wife, the cook, the cleaner, the driver, the nurse. Beneath the surface of all the things that you are, there is more to you than meets the eye. You have potential to do so much. So if you wanted to manifest money, you're in your manifestation energy. You are in your manifestation energy. All right, angels, guides, loved ones, for Irene. What does Irene need to know? Please, in love and light. There is going to be an awakening around you, like a light switch, a light bulb. Oh my God, I got an idea. Or, oh my God, that's the answer to my question. So I've got Irene and then I've got Jess. If nobody else wants to get on my list, I will close my list off so I can cater to everybody else in the room. All right, here we go. Irene, A, B, or C, please. A, B, or C. So anchoring your reading, listen to your intuition, your gut, your soul, pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You are able to see without seeing. The high priestess is the one who can tune in. The difference between a medium and a psychic, or I'm going to talk about medium and psychics. The high priestess is a psychic. So when you come out as the high priestess energy, male or female energy, when you come out as the high priestess, it means you will have vivid dreams. You can see things that other people can't see. You have intuitive hits through your dreams or your visions. And it's about listening to your soul, your heart, your intuition, rather than your ego. So the fact that you're coming out as the high priestess tells me that you're able to see things that other people can't see. Oh my God. I said psychic, medium. Let's talk about the psychic, and here's the medium. So let me say something to you, Irene. You could do what I do as a part-time side hustle if you wanted to. Read a couple of cards, read oracle cards. You have the power to do so. This is my medium, the moon, the one, because the moon is divine feminine. The moon is the one where the dark light is, but then the moon shines its light on everything else. So when you can't see everything clearly, this is you tapping into your divine feminine energy, the medium part of you, because we're all born this way, and paying attention to your intuition, your soul, your dreams, your visions. Dream journaling will be good for you. So the fact that I said psychic medium, which is weird, the psychic and the medium comes out. That's when these are both major arcana cards. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Things are going to get so much better for you, but I just feel like you need to manifest it. You got to manifest it. Don't just say it. Think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. You wanted to know about finances. Let's talk about it, shall we? Okay. Studying, education, good news, a message and offer. I've got the page of coins. The page of coins is money, pay rise, promotion, studying or education. There is good news, a message or an offer coming your way. You wanted to know about finances? Sure. Okay, let's go again. 6 of coins. What you put out, you're going to get back in. Whatever time, love, money or energy, and you've been getting breadcrumbs, the universe is basically saying payback is a bitch. Because the 6 of coins is what you put out. Time, love, and energy is now coming back to you because, well, you deserve it. If you're manifesting in the right way, and look what I just realized. I said you're going to see 8 everywhere you go, yeah? And I just realized I got 811 up here. Just saw the 811 up here. I am seeing as I'm connecting to the Chariot. Start taking action. Make plans. What do you want to do? Aside from being all those things that I said, that you are the wife, the mother, the carer, the cook, the cleaner, the driver, the nurse, the caretaker. You could do other things too. The Chariot is a new vehicle, balancing of yin yang energy. The Chariot is no more procrastinating, taking action and having the courage to go on this new journey. The universe is going to open itself up for you. Are you going to do something? Or are you going to stay behind? You got to make moves. So within finances, I feel like you're going to be okay. The 8 of Wands represents that something is going to happen sooner rather than later. Speed, necessary changes with the 8 of Wands. News arriving, quick to action. And then anchoring your reading, my love. 3 of Coins, again. You wanted to know about finances. Page of Coins. 6 of Coins. 3 of Coins. So it looks like finances is going to go up and up. But I just feel like you need to find your niche. Find something that you love to do. This is collaboration with 2 or 3 people. The 3 of Coins is always about teamwork, collaboration, craftsmanship, the quality of work that you're doing. It's like you've got to find your niche. I've got the forgiveness card. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So let go, forgive, especially yourself, and manifest in the best way. And then it says, honor and trust your feelings. High Priestess much? High Priestess much? Honor and trust your feelings. That is the psychic part of you. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me to understand and express my emotions with love. You need to make a wish as well. That's what I just heard. Make a wish. Light a candle, make a wish, and the wish will be granted. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus in your reading. So I hope that helps you, Irene, in some sort of way. Gian. So I've got Jess. I think you're the last one on my list. I'm going to leave the list open for another 10 minutes and then I'm going to close it. So I've got 3 more spaces. I'm going to leave it open for another 10 minutes and then I am going to close it and then I'm going to start doing readings for everybody in the room. If there's only 26 people in here, I'm not feeling too tired, I can do do-overs. So just be patient with me, guys. Jess, what is your reading about? I'll do a general until I can see your question. I feel a bit of tension and my head hurts. There's something about romance. There's something about self-respect. You're on a journey. You're on some serious journey. I feel stressed out, migraines and worries, or my head's hurting me. I feel like I'm frozen. I feel like I'm frozen. I feel like I'm not saying anything. There's something about being frozen. It's like things are not moving the way I want it to. There's something about expressing yourself, sexuality. Something about sexuality, expressing yourself. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, go deeper. Look elsewhere, investigate. You need more than what you're asking for. There's something about romantic surprises coming your way or on the horizon. I keep seeing fairies around you. I've got Tinkerbell in your energy. And I've got like a cloud parting and then the light shining. I got the cloud parting and I got the light shining your path. It's like, you know, if you're asking the universe, which direction should I go? And it's like, oh, the clouds open up and then it's like the path is like right there. Follow the yellow brick road. That's so weird. And you're going to go on a trip, okay? You're going to go on a trip and this is going to happen at some point. And I'm telling you, you're going to visit a castle. You're going to go on a trip, Jess. And when you go on a trip, you're going to go in a castle. And I don't know if this signifies romance, meeting somebody in a castle. Let's hope he's a prince or a king. Hell, let's make it an emperor. Jess, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. got Tinkerbell, I've got the lighting of your path, and I've got, you're going to visit a castle. You're going to go somewhere and you're going to end up visiting a castle. There's something about romance. Go deeper, look elsewhere, investigate. You need more information. Get rid of any worry, tension, stress, migraine. I feel like I'm frozen in time and I want to make moves. But the way that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is you're on the right path. There's something about self-respect. So you're worried about your health again because you're not taking care of yourself. So whatever tension, suffering in silence, feeling frozen, feeling stressed out, if you get migraines or worries or you're stressed out, it is going to affect your physical body. So what I've noticed with my body, because I'm the preacher of this, but I still got to act on it because there's no point in talking about it and then I don't do it. So I am getting there, but it's really hard. Like when I'm watching somebody that I love suffer, it's taking its toll on my health. And I can feel that it's affecting my heart. I can feel that it's affecting my knees. You're not taking care of yourself. You are just... This is what I hear in my head. What's the point? Fuck it. I don't know if you're anything like me, but when I am stressed out, I like to eat. That's why you can see that, yeah? So I stress eat. I highly not recommend it because it takes its toll on your health. So I also understood from my guides that when you're eating the way you're eating because you're so tired and then you eat and then you sleep, it takes a toll on my knees. So the weight that I'm carrying is taking its toll on me. But I keep saying to my guides, it's a ripple effect. You know, I'm tired, I'm stressed out. When I eat, I go to sleep. Whenever I can catch any kind of sleep, I have to sleep if my mother is sleeping because I don't sleep during the night. It's a ripple effect. And sometimes it's hard to take care of it. But I'm not saying that you're not taking care of anybody because I'm sure you're taking care of your brother and your father and everybody else. But I also feel like as I'm connecting with you, like my daughter was like, Mum, why don't you get yourself checked out? You go and get your heart checked out. You might be picking up on, grandma, Lola, and you might be picking up on like all of the stuff in the house and everyone. But don't you think you should have time? Don't you think you need to go and check yourself out? And I look at my schedule. I'm like, when do I have time? Hospital appointments. I got this, I got that. And anytime I get any sort of break, I just need to sit down and go to sleep. If you do not have that and you have time to go and get your kidneys and your blood checked out, go and do it. Do it. Because you don't want to... This is what my sister says. Prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. So instead of making it worse, you need to have a physical outlet. You need to drink more water. Yeah. You need to be more active. I feel like I'm active all the time. But when I'm so tired, I just do air fryer food. I know it sounds really bad. I just do air fryer food because I'm so tired. I don't want to be sitting there chopping onions and garlic and cleaning chickens and fishes. Fuck that. I'm just going to put some chicken Kiev in the fucking thing and put some wedges in there and just eat that. And that's not good. But with what's going on with my current situation, I can't be yet. It's not going to happen yet. So if you're like me and you stress eat and you can make time to take care of yourself, do it. Because you're only going to get yourself worse. Thanks, guys, loved ones. Jess. Your intuition is already telling you that you need to do it. I just heard from is there some sort of conflict going on? Is there a disconnect? I don't know if it's between you and the man in your life. you and your dad disagreements or something around this. There's something, it's like, I feel like there's a dominant masculine energy around you that's just like not bothered. And then there's you with your arms out trying to reach out and give some sort of love. And then when you don't receive what you're asking for, it creates an ailment in the body. I keep feeling love, empathy, compassion, understanding. I feel like this is all the qualities that you need to have for yourself as well as for everybody that you're with. Because I keep hearing from your mum, resolving conflict. Do you know what this is? Something is in alignment with the both of them. Yeah? So you've got some sort of disconnect with your father, and then you've got a disconnect with the guy that you're interested in. Is this correct? Which is why I feel like you've got love, empathy, compassion, and understanding. And when you don't receive what you are, when you don't receive what you're asking from them, whether you're not saying anything or you're saying something through your actions, you're not getting it. And then there's something that is going to affect your physical body. So let's talk about it before we get into your reading. If you've got issues with your kidneys, there's a problem with your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra affects the kidneys. So the sacral chakra it's the second, it's orange, so you should be wearing orange. There's something about nourishing yourself, something about sexuality. I have been hitting this drum like nobody's business, and every time I hit this drum, I just go into some weird trance. You have to get yourself checked out, and do not, your ego is so loud, yeah? And you need to listen to your gut, your intuition. Who's stubborn? I got a stubborn man on the table. I feel like I've got a very stubborn man on the table. This is the King of Coins. And this is somebody who can't hear you right now. Who does that sound like? The man or your father? There's somebody who can't hear you right now. There's somebody who's in their stubborn energy. There's somebody who is focusing on money and security and the stability of it all, and the way your dad. So you need to step away from this energy for a second. You need to listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you about your situation with the men in your life? You can give love, but you can also step out of the situation and give love from over there. The High Priestess is, what are you seeing? There's something about you needing to root and ground your energy. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you need to tap into the highest part of yourself. This is a Hierophant. This is a spiritual card. This is a relationship card. This is a dominant, this is a very dominant spiritual card. It's about relationships. It's about love connection, studying, education and learning, and you're the key. The Six of Cups talks about not taking everything so seriously. Childlike, nostalgia, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way, but you can't see it because the energy is so up and down right now. Because I got the energy of tension as I was connecting to you. Tension, stress, worries, migraines. And then you're talking about now having to go and have your blood checked out. Does your lower back hurt you? And I also feel like you need to stop eating sugar or sugary foods for some reason. I don't know if you do or you don't, but it's like stay away from anything that's sugar based. So like brown food is good because in white rice you have sugar in it. Yeah. My lower back is hurting me. And believe it or not, my mother's got chronic kidney disease. You know, us Filipinos, man, we like to eat like aramang and all of these things that are not good for you and is bloody highly salty. Yeah. And we have to be very mindful and like, what is it? What was I saying? I saw something in my fridge the other day. We like to eat foods because, you know, we're chefs. But I just feel like as I'm connecting to you, you got to be mindful about what you eat because it will affect the kidneys. And sometimes when you, like, I have learned everything that you could possibly learn about the kidneys because my mom's got chronic kidney disease and it will affect your lower back. It will create you to be stressed out, which could create high blood pressure, which is why they want to check your blood. So the way I say, how old are you? I swear you're like a kid. Oh my God. My PCP said with how things are going, if I don't fix it. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, Kaz. Sorry. You need to get your ass to the gym. You need to work out. You need to eat vegetables and fruits. You need to minimize your sugar levels and you need to be more uplifted. And when you do, you're going to start to feel real good. So you've got to take a stance. You've got to resolve the conflict, starting out with your physical body. And then we must move on. The Six of Swords is moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. Things are going to start to shift and change for you in 6 days, weeks, months, or the 6th of a month. You're going to see 6 everywhere you go. 6 is about love, but 6 is also a warning. It's like pay attention to the red flags. So if your doctor is saying with the way that things are going, if you don't fix it, you're going to have late stage kidney. You're a child. My mum's 80, man. She's got chronic kidney disease. I get it. I think she got it when she was like in her late 60s. You're a kid. Why are you walking around with a fucking kidney disease? Get sleep study because you probably stop breathing. If somebody is overweight, there's always a pause in their breathing when they're sleeping because their airways aren't open. That's dangerous, man. A fucking high blood pressure. Are you joking? It's a ripple effect. My mum's got high blood pressure. She's on insulin. She's got kidney disease. We are not going to have this happen to you. Sort it out now. I don't know what else to say to you. Your cards look really good. Sleep apnea runs my life. Runs in my family. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You are going to be the last person since I was 19. So what you're going to do is you're going to, in your family lineage, if it runs in your family, you're going to be the one that breaks that cord from your family generational, that trauma. You're going to be the one to break that cord so it doesn't pass on to your children or your children's children. Do you have any children? Because this is going to make it quite difficult if your body is out of alignment to bear any kids. Because your body is like, you are not in any way ready to carry a child. If you want children, no. So if it runs in your family, you have to be the one to break the generational cord. It has to be you. And then the Two of Cups. There is love in your energy. Two of Cups is a soulmate, a divine counterpart. Love. You've got all your attention on all the wrong things. You got all your attention on, are you taking care of your dad? Do you take care of your father? Does he need you to take care of him? I know about your situation with your brother, but if you have time to take care of you and go for these appointments, listen, if I had that time, I would go. If I didn't have to take care of my mum 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I'm at Brompton Hospital putting me under one of those things that look like a coffin, yeah? And no, not right now. I do have to take care of him. There has to be some time for you. I'm making an appointment. You have to. I need to go and make an appointment. If I had time, I would be the only person. I'm having some family drama right now, and the only person that I could right now rely upon at this moment into the CAT scan, yeah. So at this moment, the only person that I can rely upon is my brother who's got cancer. And I don't even want to rely on him because the guy's already got so much shit going on in his life that as far as I'm concerned, I'm like, bruv, take care of yourself, take care of you. Don't worry about us. But he will still come over and assist me anyway. So you have to make sure that you take care of yourself. You have to. And me saying this to you is saying it to me. Your mum is telling me she's got your dad. So you can go and make these quick appointments, blood tests, do all the things that you need to do. Your mum's watching over him. Your mum's watching over him. I've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your reading. It is what it is, honey. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do so you can carry on doing what you need to do. So you've got acceptance, and it says, I am learning to accept things that I cannot change, cannot even control. Give it to God, give it to loved ones. And then Archangel. Wow. Wow. Archangel Michael says this situation's already resolved. Just go and do the walk, and then they'll take care of the rest. Look at that. How lucky are you? I was like, go and get your shit sorted out so it doesn't get worse. Go and get your shit sorted out so it doesn't get worse. And then Archangel Michael pops in and goes, this situation's already resolved. Thank you. I love you. It says, your prayer is to Archangel Michael. I give any worries, cares and concerns to you in exchange for pure peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving. And then say it in details. Say it in details. Go ahead. What do you want to know? What's your star sign and his star sign? I've got no one else on my list, so, and I'm going to close my list off now. I can leave it open for another 10 minutes. I'll close it off right now. What about your love interest? Go ahead. Okay, I think I closed it. What's your question? Did you post it already? No, you said, can I ask one more question? What would you like to know before I get to everybody else? I think you might have got filtered. Are you able to email it to me while I do questions for everybody else? Can any of my moderators see? I think I saw it. No, I haven't seen it yet. Any of them good for me? Mark. Eli. What star sign are you? Mark Cap. Eli, Scorpio. I can also tell if... What star sign are you? Mark or Eli? Mark or Eli? Mark or Eli? Taurus. Probably better with the Capricorn. If I had to choose, I'll go with the Capricorn. I'd go with the Capricorn. I feel like you and Mark anyway have some sort of unfinished business with each other from a past life. Who were you thinking? All right, guys, I'm going to read for everybody in the room. First of all, if you're a Taurus, I would have already picked, if you're a Taurus, I would already pick Capricorn. Scorpio is a water sign. Taurus is an earth sign. Water could drown out the energy of the earth. It would be a challenging relationship, and you have to be sexually active for Scorpios, because them people over there, they can't help themselves. They want it all the time. Some Scorpios are probably thinking, not me. Well, all the Scorpios I know are little minxes. Not going to lie. Desire me. What messages do you have for me in regards to career and finances? Any opportunity for a home? Career and finances, I'd say, are the same, and home. There's some, I feel restricted to some degree. I don't know if you got your guard up, and around finances, I feel like you're worrying about money, your career or finances to the point where you're kind of creating a block. So I do feel like there, look at that, anchoring your reading is the 8 of Swords. Sort of current block in your energy. And I just feel like if you can change your perception, and from like self-imprisonment, restriction and isolation, if you can go into rest, recover, recuperation, you're going to end up finding that finances and career will come to you. I feel a bit restricted because I've got the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is somebody who's got their guard up. They don't know how to let their guard down. They're feeling a little bit worried to some degree. And I also feel like there is going to be some sort of a celebration or a gathering, and you might end up meeting people that might offer you a new opportunity around a career, might put some sort of idea in your head when you go to a party, a celebration, or you're around a circle of friends. There does seem to be some sort of a block in your energy, and I feel like this can easily be resolved. You just kind of need to work through the energy or look at the situation from another perspective. Your guided messages: don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Any messages for October? Okay. Oh, did I? No. Okay, here we go. Any messages for October? Jackie and his guides, loved ones. What does Jackie need to know, please? You need to go into some sort of creative energy, study or learn, or go into education, I feel like as I'm connecting to you, even though you can't see past your situation right now, and you're feeling very emotional about your current situation, and you feel like there isn't possibly a light at the end of the tunnel, I'll tell you that this is a load of bullshit, because you got the Sun card anchoring your reading, and the Sun card is material abundance, joyous outcome, relationships, success, victory, the birthing of a child, a grandchild. But there is good news. You need to eat some apples, and you need to light a candle and make a wish. There's going to be an opportunity coming your way, and it's going to create some resolution to some degree. There's the scale, and there's a new romantic cycle beginning for you. There's new love, new relationships coming your way from what I can see. Neil, any messages for October? Angels God, did you do that test? Did you do the test about your son? Or your child? Yeah, your child. Did you do a test to find out if your child was your child? And guys, loved ones, this is for Neil. What does Neil need to know for October? You need to rest. You need to find peace of mind. You need to be more relaxed in the month of October. You need to get your emotions upright, because I feel like it's going to be more of a relaxing energy for you in October, and it needs to be energetic wise. I am seeing that you've got healing energy, so you're going to attract a lot of energy vampires. I'm sorry to say that, but this is why you need to run a bath and just relax. I'm also seeing an older woman around you, lover or a friend. She could come in later on, or she'll come in right now, and you could meet her around work. There is a new opportunity around work and passion energy. And I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, you need to stop worrying about everything, because this is going to create a block or a delay. I am seeing that you need to stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, or may go wrong. And I need you to pay attention to the blessing in disguise, the Four of Cups, apathy, unfulfilled, boredom in the current situation, and feeling really tense. You're not going to pay attention to the blessing in disguise if you're in anxiety. Surrender to the divine is your guided message. Neil. Edna, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Edna need to know, please, in love and light? What does Edna need to know, please, in love and light? Good news, message or an offer coming your way that's going to spark up some sort of creative energy. You need to focus on going into your own business. If you have one, good. I feel like if things have been slow in that arena, it will start to speed up. I am seeing emotional contentment. I'm seeing unexpected gifts and pleasantries. I've got soulmate energy around you, and anchoring your reading is the Tower card upside down. The Tower card upside down is like you dealt with the bullshit. You don't want to put up with things that doesn't serve you anymore. And you're building a new tower, a new energy, a new beginning, a new opportunity. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. And if you haven't done this yet, you need to get into this energy now. I also feel like I can see your guardian angel around you, and you need to have a dialogue with your guardian angel. Communication is key. I just said you need to have a dialogue with your guardian angel, because your guardian angel is around you. And if you do not talk, communicate what you need and what you want, they are not going to be able to give it to you. General reading, Marcy. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Marcy need to know, please, in love and light? You need to let go of everything that happened that was painful to you. Let go, surrender, painful endings, hitting rock bottom. I've got love energy around you. Soulmate, divine counterpart, a choice and an opportunity coming your way. If you're single, a new love coming your way. It just depends on your insecurities, because the Ten of Swords tells me that you're still holding on to something of the past. I feel like you need to go into a place of peace in your mind. This is peace, rest, recover, recuperation, peace of mind energy. It's like not over analyzing and overthinking things. It's like being in the present moment and just seeing how the chips fall. And then it says your answers that you need are coming. The answers that you need are coming. For the new week ahead. Angie, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Angie need to know for the week ahead? What does Angie need to know for the week ahead? Money, study, education. You need to get out of your own way for the week ahead and start looking at your situation from another point of view. Timing matters is what I just heard. You need to let go of something that you're still holding on to. I feel like, I don't know, hope's destroyed, feeling stuck, stagnant. But I feel like once you let go of this energy, you're going to end up rebuilding something brand new. Good news, a message and offer, money, pay rise, promotion, study, education coming your way in the week. And I'm also seeing look at the situation from another point of view. And I'm also seeing getting out of your ego. This is the ego. Eight of Swords is imprisonment, restriction, isolation, feeling lonely, feeling left on your own, feeling like when are things going to shift and change? Or again, the need to change your perception, perspective on things. Change and then expect a powerful change. Change and expect powerful changes. Gemma, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Gemma need to know, please, in love and light for Gemma? Once you change your perception, and I have been trying, man, I'm telling you, change your perception. What are you learning? Do you know what I've learned in all of the stuff that's going on with me? That no matter how tired I am, I still have the power to keep going. Still going. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Travel and relocation, something's going to speed up for you. If it's been stagnant and slow, it will start to speed up for you because this is news arriving. I am seeing love, intimacy, leveling up of a relationship. If you're in one, if you're not in one, then there's like a soulmate energy coming your way. You need to cleanse and clear out any toxic thoughts, words, situations, and people that doesn't serve you anymore. And don't get intertwined in negativity or negative thoughts or self-defeating beliefs about how you feel about yourself, the situation, or people around you. It's like, look, rise above that situation. It says the end of a tough cycle approaches. Rise above the situation. That situation will start to dissipate. Guidance for the month of October. Angeline, angels, guides, loved ones. Angeline. What does Angeline need to know, please? In love and light. Let go of something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. It will then pull in and attract money, security, stability, collaboration, partnership, teamwork, craftsmanship. I feel like you're slowly but surely clearing out like conflict, challenges, obstacles. I feel like this is in your energy. I feel like you're learning important life lessons. The world indicates the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, travel and relocation, a change, and important life lessons. The World card is a major arcana card as well as the Death card. It's also a major arcana card. Time to take action. No more procrastinating. The Death card is time to move forward. Moving on and moving up. Ray, what does October have in store for me? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does October have in store for you? There could be some upheaval going on now, internally or externally, but this is about a chance to rebuild a more solid foundation. The Tower card is, yes, it feels destructive. Yes, it feels like it's wobbly, but I just feel like this will all come to a standstill. Peace, emotional contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with around the work arena, because I've got the 8 of coins. Business owner, money coming in at some point, mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do is going to create abundance for you in your energy. Remember, everything that we go through is going to teach us something. And then I've got nothing will come of this situation. What situation? The Tower card moment. Let it go, dust it off, rebuild, move on from it. If there is something that doesn't feel right, let it go. Because the universe is going to give you something brand new and more emotionally fulfilling. If there's something that you're in and you don't like it and something doesn't feel right about it, you need to reevaluate that situation and move on. Does John want a serious relationship with me? What are his intentions towards me? Erica. Erica. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. Does John want a serious relationship intentions? Erica. Erica, Erica, Erica. John, Erica. I don't know. I don't know about this. Are you listening to your intuition at the minute? Because I feel like I've got the High Priestess card is upside down. There's a part of you that may feel some sort of a connection or the butterflies in the stomach sort of energy, I guess. But there's something about this situation that doesn't feel right. I don't think the intentions are bad, but I just feel like maybe this person is not ready for a deeper connection. I've got the Lovers card in your reading upside down. So you do have another option and another opportunity around love. But I feel like when the Lovers card is upside down in somebody's reading, the Lovers card is like a breakup, a separation, argument, regrets. And then anchoring your reading around John, you're going to put your guard up. I feel like you might feel like your mother. Like you might end up feeling like mothering. Do I feel like his intentions are bad? No. Do I feel like he's looking for somebody to have fun with, maybe sleep with? Yes. Do I feel like he's going to want to have a serious commitment? He may make you feel that way, but I feel like in the long term, it's not going to play out the way you think it is going to play out. As I'm connecting to this connection between you and John, Erica. Your guided message, look at the bigger picture. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is always going to tell you right. What does your intuition tell you about John now? Does he make you feel a certain type of way? Like, oh, I don't know about you. You're too good looking. Something doesn't feel right. It means it's not right. You might have to spend more time with him to gauge his energy. He might be one of those people that is good at masking himself. General October, Keshni. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Soul search, go within. Clear your emotions out. Sad emotions, loss, regret, abandon, loneliness, feeling unloved. We need to move on, recover, forgive, and let go. You are somebody that could be a mentor, but you need to cleanse and release and move on. The universe is actually setting up a new path for you. And I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you need to have healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. The 9 of Wands is like, fight for what you believe in. Yeah. I'm going to protect what I love and what I care about. That's my soul and my heart. And I'm not going to have any energy vampire come in and disrupt that. Your guided message, have faith in your dreams. Soul searching, go within. Shamal, general message for you. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Shamal need to know, please? I've pinned everybody up, so I hope you heard your reading. I can see everybody that I haven't yet read for. Any guided general message for Shamal? Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. And when you do, there's going to be some sort of an epiphany. There's going to be an awakening. You're an old soul. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to start to see things very clearly. I feel like you're going to feel unstuck. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to get out of this, like there's a victim energy, but I feel like you've got balance energy attached to you. I also feel like I've got money around you because I've got the 9 of coins. The 9 of coins is self-sufficiency, financial gain, prosperity, and a blessing. And the Sun card is the best card in the deck. 78 cards in here. It's the only card that out-trumps all cards. The Sun card is children, grandchildren, material abundance, joyous outcome, blessings, good health. Whatever it is that you're worrying about, it's going to end up turning in your favor. You're going to just ask when, where, or how. The universe is saying when you are in alignment with what you're asking for. Don't let your pride get in the way is your guided message. Don't let your pride get in the way. Fight for who you are. Fight for what you believe in. Don't change who you are to please somebody else. Gabriella. Angels, guys, loved ones. Does Gabriella need to know, please, in love and light? You need to walk away from something, a person, a situation, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. The universe is trying to set up another path for you. I feel like you need to learn to have healthy boundaries, persevere and keep going. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got a new vehicle, travel, relocation. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point, good luck and taking a gamble. Anchoring your reading, you've got the Ace of Cups upside down, new love. Emotional contentment, but why is it upside down? Feeling let down, feeling sadness, feeling disappointed, despair, lonely. You can have this upright still in your reading, but you've got to change your emotions to some degree. Changing your emotions to some degree will help you get what you're asking for. Love, emotional contentment, security and stability on all levels of life. Heal. New vehicle around you if you wanted one. You got to do the healing first. Healing is important in order to move forward. What do I need to hear? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does tracker need to hear, please, in love and light? Let go, let go, let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Stop going back into the past and focusing on the past and living on the past and unrealistic expectations. Let go of something that is energy. You can say it in your mind, I've forgotten about it. And then somewhere in your emotions, you're still thinking about something that happened to you or the letdown to some degree. I've got money in your energy. So you're supposed to be focusing on money, work, career, and business. If you're worrying about money, work, and business, and you're governed by this emotion of sadness and not letting go of the past, you're going to affect your money situation going forward. The Three of Wands is always talking about expansion, collaboration, commerce. Like you're waiting for something before you make plans to travel. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't, you need to think about that. And then I've got the Seven of Wands. Again, fight for what you want, fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game, and don't change who you are to please someone else. And that is why a new start is coming. Ten of Swords is a painful ending and hitting rock bottom. But when there is an ending, there is a new beginning. Should I see L in November or December, Louise? Should you see L in November? Well, he definitely wants to see you. November, December. Either. Either. He definitely wants to see you. And it's so weird because for November, you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is like, go, hurry up and move on. And then like for December, you got the World card, which is travel anyway. You might have to see him in November and December. And then you've got the Ace of Coins. It's like love, opportunity, celebration. Oh my God, you go, girl. Just go. And then your guided message is your hard work is paying off. That's why you can go in November and December. Oh my God. You can literally go at any point. Messages on my relationships, Tiber, and guys, loved ones. What do we need to know about Tiber's relationship? What do we need to know about Tiber's relationship? It doesn't feel like I feel like you're dealing with somebody really immature, very stubborn. I don't care if this person's older than you, I don't care. But it feels like this person's really immature and they need to grow up. I feel like somebody has anxiety around this, or this feels like there's some sort of a disconnect in the connection. I feel like somebody is giving more than the other. It feels like somebody's giving more love, time, energy, something. And then it feels like I'm getting breadcrumbs. Somebody's investing more than the other. And I just feel like if you're trying to manifest the best kind of life, but you're in a relationship that you don't know how to feel in it because that person is making you feel a certain type of way, then the Magician upside down is saying that you've got to sort this situation out on your current relationship. I feel like there's either lack of communication or somebody is being a bit manipulative to some degree. I've got work through your fears. Obviously, there's some sort of a disconnect in the connection. You wouldn't be asking about it if it was fabulous. Oh, I'm trying to pin up Bella. Any messages for me, October? Will I reach my goal and weight loss journey? Bella. Trying to pin you up, Bella. Thank you, darlings. Okay. The message for you, before I talk about reaching your goal, is you've got to believe in yourself a little bit more. You need to do a bit of soul searching. You've got to meditate. You've got to go within. You've got to put the work in. You've got to like climb the highest mountain. You know, it's like if your personal instructor says, go and run a mile, run 2. Yeah, that's what you need to do. I do feel like you could have success around this. I feel like at some point you're supposed to be traveling. I feel like right now you're in this rocky waters, but I do feel like you'll go past it. In terms of you losing the weight, I see it happening, but There's a lot of things. Put your mind to it and you'll get there. Stop telling yourself it's not going to work. I'm working out, but it feels like I'm not doing anything. I can't see the success in it. I lose a bit and then I gain more. You're not in the right state of mind if this is what you're saying to yourself. Now, you're coming out as the Queen of Coins. She don't fuck with nobody. She is somebody who can do it. She's a businesswoman. She's hardworking. She's solid. She's grounded. She spends time in Mother Nature. So for me, yes, you can do it. 100%. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions, though, because your angels and your guides and your loved ones are trying to tell you something. You need to know that you're good enough. You need to tell yourself that you're good enough. You can do it. Chris, you can do it. I have to have a state of mind to work out. Because when I work out, I'm like a military soldier. And I would go to the gym 5 o'clock in the morning for 1 hour and then go for a swim for another hour. And then I'm like, oh my God, look at my ass. It's so good. So you have to put the time, the hard work and the graft into it. I'm not there right now. And I'm still carrying some holiday weight. I remember Ross was saying that. Chris and his guys, loved ones, general. I feel like you're going to receive some sort of information that's going to take you out of alignment. It could be lovers, colleagues, co-workers, friends, family that's going to piss you off and upset you. But I feel like this is information that you need to know so you can move forward. I do feel like you need to heal what has been broken. I feel like you're slowly working through the heartache, the sadness, the fears and the worries, because you need to prepare yourself for your new beginnings, new opportunities, love, new creative projects around work, new jobs. And then I've got the Page of Swords. Watch what you say, because words and thoughts can become things. I'm also seeing studying and education around you. I feel like there's a lot of swords in your energy, and swords is about the mind and the intellect. Get out of your own way. Watch what you say, because you might end up co-creating all your thoughts, emotions and feelings that you don't like. A time to give rather than take. You know, when you're feeling stressed or worried about something, I always take care of somebody that doesn't have remotely what I have. And once I start giving to the masses and start taking care of people who are homeless or on the street, I start to feel good and be like, what the fuck was I moaning about? When I start to take care of people who are on the streets, those people who are lining up to go on the food bank, I realize it humbles me. And I realized to myself, you know what? You've got more than most, Anna. So basically, shut up. Any messages for the week ahead? Do you see a better balance in work and family? I don't think you're happy in the work that you're doing. So you need to do something about it. I don't think that in terms of work, how are you going to find balance if your mind is not really at a place of peace where you currently work? It's either while you're at work, get a new job. Do something around business, because I feel like there's something around you that's supposed to come in, but it's not here yet. Ace of Wands is a job, creative projects, inspiration. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, how are you going to find balance if you're currently not happy where you currently are in terms of work or just how you feel in general? It's like there needs to find some balance in this. I feel like you need to do something. Like, take action. Not sure about your work career. You don't feel balanced in your work career because the people that you're working with, the Chariot is take action. When you Google the Chariot, it's take action, take charge. There's a new journey for you, a new vehicle if you wanted one. You've got to take action on something. If you're not happy about the situation, then do something about it. Free will. Free will comes to play here. And then you want to balance spirituality with practicality. Practicality is the physical world that you're in. You need to balance both worlds. Balance both worlds. If there is no balance in both worlds, then you're basically screwed. Midwest. And guys, loved ones, what does Midwest need to know, please? In love and light. This week, Midwest. I don't really know what to say to you when the Sun card is out. And then you put the Sun at the end of your week. You said, may I have a reading for the week? And then you put the Sun card out. Look what you manifested, consciously or unconsciously. The Sun card is children, joyous outcome, material abundance, success, victory, hitting a milestone in your life, unblocking your heart chakra. But you do need to get your energy and your mojo back. I feel like no matter what's going to happen with you, I've got strength. I've got healing, taking care of yourself, unconditional love for self. The energy looks fabulous. And I've got some money coming in as well for you, Midwest, at some point. I've got the Strength card, which talks about unconditional love for self, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And I've got to show the world the real you. The fact that you put the Sun at the end of your reading and then you get the Sun card, that's a little bit crazy. That's crazy. Larisha. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Larisha need to know around October? Please and thank you for Larisha. Energy around October. Oh yeah, look at that. All about money, work and money, and potentially some love energy. Romance gestures, someone coming towards you to tell you that they like you, they want you, they love you. A relationship, if you're currently in one, more intimacy, more love at play here. I feel like there's enlightenment for you in the month of October. Look at this Hanged Man. Absolutely balanced, great hair, and absolutely enlightened. And then I've got 9 of Coins, which talks about money, security, financial gain, solo and luxury pleasures, taking care of yourself, and love. Good news, a message, an offer, inspiration. So October looks really good. And then I've got adjustments are required. So adjustments are like, stop worrying. Anna said it's going to be okay. Just trust it. Trust the process. That sort of thing. Let me just try and read for everybody, and then I will try to do do-overs. Where is Donald? Are you in here? Give me 1 second, guys. Are you here, Donald? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Donald need to know? Please and thank you in love and light. I will do Hi, honey. Sorry, guys. I will do do-overs. The alarm just went on for my mum's. Oh, I need to tell her about the insulin. Hold on. Mum needs to take her insulin. Now. If you don't take it at 5, you're going to be awake. Just saying. Sorry, guys. If my mum doesn't take her insulin now, her sugar levels are going to be... That's the other thing about sugar levels when you have like high blood and all that. If her sugar levels are low, the monitor buzzes in the middle of the night. Oh, Donald, come on. Come on. You got the Sun card. This is very good. And money as well. Slow and steady wins the race. Money is coming in. I've got the Sun card, which is it's the best card in the deck. It's the only card that takes out all of these cards. So the Sun card is joyous outcome, children, grandchildren, travel, relocation, good health, holiday. I always say if you get the Sun card once in your reading, it's with you forever. And then you've got the Knight of Coins. So there's money coming your way. Slow and steady wins the race. And oh my God, obviously with the Sun card, emotional contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, emotional fulfillment, hard work paying off. It feels really good. Feels good, Donald. It feels real good. Oh yeah, this is your card. You're very close to achieving your goals. No shit. No shit. Right. Should I continue to travel for work, Teresa? Angels and guides and loved ones. Angels, guides, loved ones. You're so welcome, honey. Should Teresa continue to travel for work? Ooh, your cards are really weird. Oh, God. Your cards are really weird. It's like, yes, but is it going to take its toll on you? I still haven't read for Marsha, Bianca, and Fab. I can just make sure you keep on pinning up your questions, guys. It feels like, Teresa, you can, but is it in any way, before I show you the cards, is it in any way taking its toll on you? And if I get the answer to that, then I will tell you what maybe you should do. Is work and travel taking its toll on you? Right, so I would say have a bloody break. I say have a break because you got the Devil card and the Ten of Swords. You can travel if you want. You have the power to do so. If you got the energy, then go ahead and do it. But if you feel like it's taking its toll on you, maybe it's time to take a back up a little bit, because you're going to manifest a lot of things. I feel like you need to have a break. Just be like, you know what? I'm done. I can't travel anymore. And then you got the Three of Cups. Time to unwind with your girlfriends, yes? Time to have some fun. Time to party. Time not to worry about all of this shit. It's like you got to let go of this. I think you need to have a break, honey. The cards are saying she has the power to do it, but it might take its toll on her later on. Prosperity lies ahead anyway. You got to be stubborn in this, Teresa. The bull is stubborn and very hard to budge. You got to take a break, I think. Are you able to have a break, maybe? Teresa, I would have a break. Marsha. I've got Marsha, Bianca, Fab, from what I can see. I will try and do some do-overs. Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Marsha need to know? Please and thank you. Marsha, I've got a younger masculine around you, lover or friend, feels like a lover. Offers coming your way, intimacy coming your way. I feel like I'm seeing an opportunity for collaboration, teamwork, partnership, brushing up on your skills, but later on. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to have a new outlook and a new direction. Even though you feel like there might have been some missed opportunities, I feel like the universe is going to be like, yeah. You might have missed an opportunity with this, that, or the other, but there's a new one coming towards you. Study, education, good news, a message, offer, money, pay rise, promotion, and an investment. I do see money, and I do see a younger masculine in your energy as I'm connecting to you. Marsha. Emotions are running high. If your emotions run high, you're going to get high blood. You got to make sure that you're meditating and going within. Bianca. Angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Bianca. What does Bianca need to know, please? In love and light. Bianca. You're so welcome, honey. Bianca. What does Bianca need to know? What does Bianca need to know? I need you to get out of this feeling of feeling left out in the cold. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. Worrying about money, security, finances, or work. Something in and around this energy. I need you to surrender this. I've got an older masculine coming your way. Could be a business partner at some point in your life. An older masculine. This older masculine, when he's a coin, a king coin, leader, tolerant, empathy, somebody who's like hardworking, somebody who could partner up with and collaborate with at some point. But I don't feel like he's the only person in your energy, Bianca. You've got somebody else coming in as well. There's some sort of love, romantic gestures, and offer, something solid, money proposal, something around this. So there's attached to love and there's attached to money and emotions coming your way. And there's a need to balance both worlds as well. I need you to healthy boundaries. Don't give up. Keep planning and stop stalling. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's what I feel as I'm connecting to you. And then you've got a fiery climax approaches. Oh, yes. All right, fab. Okay, mum. It's beautiful where I am. I was met by loving people. I see an owl and a lion. Clouds. I see, what is this? What is that? You need to have healthy boundaries is what I'm hearing. You got white witch energy. You got shaman energy attached to you. I've got a tiger that walks with you. I've got an owl. I've got feathers around your mum. I don't know if she's going to send you this. Something about shielding. There's a shield or shield and protect your energy. I feel like you have a couple of spirit animals around you when I'm connecting to your mum. Your mum wants you to watch out for the owl, watch out for the feathers, clear your throat. I also feel like you need to... I keep seeing mountains and hilly area, and I keep seeing a lake. A lake, there's a lake. There's something about the lake, and then there's something about a sunset, the hills and the lake. And then I feel like your mum hugs you. So, you know, when you get the pins and needles, or you feel like there's like tingling in your body, or like they always say that when a loved one is with you, it's like they walk through you, then you get the pins and needles sort of energy is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you. So those are the things that you need to pay attention to. I feel like she tries to come into your dreams, so pay attention to your dreams and your visions. There's something about enlightenment around you. There's something about watching out for rainbows around you. There's something about a relationship coming your way and a younger masculine coming towards you as well. He will probably have a bit of tattoos. I felt it on my lips. Hugs, kisses. Yes, this is how she will do a vibration. There's a vibration. I feel like there's somebody that you're going to help. If not yet, at some point. And it could be a man. And it could be starting out as help or a friendship. And it could develop into something a little bit more at some point is what I'm feeling. This is somebody who I feel like needs you. You're in your... I feel like there's a woman with your mum. Don't know if this is an aunt or a friend of your mum. And for some weird reason, it feels you have, like what I have, shamanic as well. Shaman. Ancestors on some level. I don't know whether you know about this. And this, you look like this woman. I don't know who this woman is, but there's this woman and she's got like dark hair. I think she has a fringe. She kind of reminds me of Cleopatra to some degree. This will make sense to you at some point. This could even be an ancestor or a guide. But I am feeling this as I'm connected to you. I also feel like, so these are the things that I'm getting from your mum. I don't know. I said tiger. I feel like there's a tiger in your energy. You need to wear blue. Blue. I said a tiger, but I got a lion here. But I saw a tiger. I don't know if you walk with the owl, the white owl, the lion and the tiger. But I saw a lion, an owl, and now I've got the tiger with you. The healer, the strength card. It's like you're going into something even more powerful. And you need to make sure that you have boundaries. So always remember that the healer always attracts energy vampires. It's not your fault. I've got luck on your side. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. So just be mindful about all of those things that I talked about, because it will make sense. If it doesn't make sense now, it will make sense at some point. Family or friends, angels, guides, loved ones, family or friends, the Tower card. You're so welcome, honey. Family, friends. I'd say a bit of both. All around, a bit of both. It's a bit of both. It's a worldly experience for you, Ray. So it's going to be a bit of both. So it could be somebody in the family bringing a tower moment for you, and then all of a sudden pulling the rug from under you. You're going to be like, what the hell? I didn't see that coming. If it wouldn't be, it can be a bit from the family, and it can be from friends and family. It's a bit of both. But I feel like whatever this is going to end up being a new beginning, because this is you walking away from it. Walking away from the Tower card. It's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Bye. Boy, bye. Bit of both, honey. My daughter's starting to sell cookies. Will we have success? Angel, guides, loved ones. You're so welcome, honey. Every opportunity, everything that happens in our life, whether you deem it as good or bad, is an opportunity to evolve and grow. Oh, very successful. If she keeps at it, she'll probably even have a cake shop. Very successful. And she will heal people through her. She's got healing hands. So anytime she's making cookies, she's putting her healing abilities into the cookies. And people will be like, can I get some more, please? She needs to light a candle and make a wish, because she's got wish fulfillment in her energy. And she's going to study and educate herself more. She might need to do like a business degree if she's going to open up her own cookie shop, just saying. Will my application get approved? Finances, angels and guides and loved ones. Will it get approved? If you can get out your own bloody way. Look at the 9 of Swords, man. That just kind of flew out. I do feel like you've got a wish fulfillment around you. I do feel that. Oh, there's something about number 9. I don't know if it's going to be this application that's going to get approved, but I am seeing money coming from another source. I don't know if it's going to be the application that's going to get approved for your finances. You might have to try another avenue. And I just feel like it's going to come from another source, finances. It's going to come from another source. 3 of Cups is about friendship, people helping you. Nomsa. Sorry, honey. Angels, guides, loved ones. Copy and paste your questions, guys, because I can only see everybody's copying and pasting. I got you, Ophelia. I feel like it will come from another source. You definitely got money in your energy, 1111, but it just feels like it's coming from another source. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Nomsa need to know, please, in love and light? I can't see your question. You need to pull yourself out of some sort of a funk. I don't care if it's in regards to relationships, situationships. You need to pull yourself out of some sort of funk. Look, feeling left out in the cold, not being enough, not having enough, worrying about stability, money, security. And then the Archangel Raphael in your reading, which is about there's some sort of imbalance or chaotic energy, or you're feeling stressed out to some degree. Because the Temperance card is always like balance and harmony and moderation and peace of mind and patience. And I feel like when you've done what you needed to do and you've cleared out things that doesn't serve you, justice will be served in an unjust situation. The balancing of the karmic scales, truths coming out, the signing of the important document. If it's not a divorce, it's a new relationship. And I do have a King of Swords anchoring your reading. Another man coming in, lover or a friend. Somebody who's going to have a lot of knowledge and power, give you insight as I'm connecting to you. I do feel like there is healing being done underneath the surface of things, but I do feel like you need to pull yourself out of the funk, like a negative way of thinking, or somebody's making you feel a certain type of way. We need to love and light their asses and send them on the way. I've got you and your loved ones are safe. Midwest, is there a relationship in the future with Sean and you? Angels, guides, loved ones, Sean and you relationship. This resonates. Thank you. You're so welcome, sweetheart. I feel like Sean's coming out as somebody who's quite young, sexually active and orientated to some degree, and might be a bit fleeting. Sean and you relationship in the future. Slow and steady he is. Takes his sweet time. And you're going to have the patience of Mother Teresa, because this person's going to take their sweet time, man. You can be like, I'm getting old over here, man. What's happening? Are we going to have something or what? And it's like, I feel like if you did get into a relationship with him, this is going to be you. You're going to be like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. TikTok can't handle our energy today. And then look, there's a hidden element about Sean that you may or may not know about. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I do not know about this. I feel like maybe just... I don't know about this. You want to know if there's a relationship somewhere in the future, which tells me that you're not currently in a relationship right now. And if you guys are not currently in a relationship right now, this might be like a saving grace. Just saying. Messages for October, positive changes coming. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ophelia, there are positive changes coming your way, but I just feel like you're carrying a lot of shit right now. And this will interfere and create a fluctuation in terms of the things that you're trying to receive from universe, divine, your grandparents. But it just feels like when you're carrying such a heavy load, it's like you're not... Okay, I'll explain it to you energy-wise. If we hold on to a lot of burdens, we carry a lot of burdens on our shoulders, everybody else and our own shit. What we do is create an invisible force field around us that blocks the energy from coming through. So we're like, I manifest love and I manifest security, because right now I feel like I'm going absolutely bonkers. And it's like, okay, you're manifesting while you're feeling irritated or sad or depressed, and you're like, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's like the universe is going, yeah, we're not in alignment with each other. So it's like when you're feeling that way, got a heavy load to bear, you feel exhausted and tired because it feels like you're doing everything, there's no end game to it. And then you feel emotionally drained. It's like feeling emotionally drained. Just slow movement. Gabriel is with you. It's okay. Stick around, guys. I'm going to put messages from Michael for everyone in the room. This is Gabriel. Judgment, the wake-up call, clarity, the final figuring out what it is, and then choices and opportunities coming your way. Look at that. The Lover's card, a choice and opportunity coming towards you, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, but the need to find balance and choose wisely. It feels like you do have, oh man, I hear you, I get it. There you go, there you go. Oh my God, meditate and contemplate, oh my God. So all you've got to do, if you're praying to those archangels, if you're praying to all of those, you know, those amazing saints and angels, and do it, because you have to have a dialogue with them, right? Amanda. Angels, guys, loved ones, what does Amanda need to know, please, in love and light? What is his name? Have I ever told you about what happened to me? Has anyone ever heard of Padre Pio? Is it Padre Pio? Padre Pio? Is that, am I saying it right? This man was like a saint, and he had like the Jesus, like, you know, when Jesus was pinned to the cross, and he had like the hole in his hand or his arm and his foot. Have I ever told you about the story about Padre Pio and me? Crazy. All right, Amanda. And guys, loved ones, what does Amanda need to know, please? In love and light. Amanda, I've got a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family reunion, friends. Later on, I'm going to talk to you about it. Friendship group around you, but I feel like later on, I feel like you've got new opportunities around work, money, pay rise, promotion, or an investment that's going to pay off. I am seeing a celebration, a social event around you, partying with friends, being around people that love and support you. And I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, money. So this represents teamwork, collaboration, partnership, brushing up on your skills, learning something brand new, education to some degree. But there is something around finances and money, and it could happen in 3 days, weeks, months, or the third of a month. My friend's hubby got healed by him. Tall guy. Yes, Padre Pio. So I feel like things are going to happen in 3 days, weeks, months, or the third of a month for you, Amanda. So pay attention to those threes. Believe in the impossible. Will Claire offer me the job before December or after? Before December. I've got a new beginning with you, sweetheart. This is what I'm saying. You got to shift and change the energy, man. What are John's intentions towards me? And then I'm going to tell you about what happened with Padre Pio and me. Yay, I'm shifting. Good. Tracker, what are John's intentions with you? I don't know what kind of intentions John has with you, but you definitely have unfinished business with each other. So whether it's going to be... So this is how I relay things. Wheel of Fortune is a karmic relationship. Wheel of Fortune is unfinished business from a past life, and now you're together in this life to accomplish or complete something. So the Wheel of Fortune always tells me that back in time, this is how it works. You could either have been brothers, enemies, or lovers, and you had unfinished business in these categories, and you've come back during this time to shift and change something. Just letting you know. So it feels like his intentions towards you, I don't think it's bad, but I just feel like you'll always have to fight to be seen with him. I feel like this person is going to tell you that they may want something, but they don't make a move. I feel like to some degree, this person is going to make you feel bored or unsatisfied with the connection. I don't feel like the intentions are bad, but it feels like it's a bit flatlined. But there is something that you guys... there's something you guys need to complete in this lifetime. What? Guidance on marriage. I'm drowning in it. So, Larisha, you're married and you feel like you're drowning. If you wanted a reading with, and don't tell anybody what to do. If you want a personal private reading with me, email me and I'll give you all the details. But I will never tell somebody what to do. If you want a reading, that's up to you. Guidance on my marriage, I'm drowning in it. It feels like I'm angry. I feel like I have to fight to be seen, fight for recognition. I feel like your intuition is telling you to not change who you are to please somebody else. I feel like this marriage is depleting your energy. I feel like you need to take care of your health. You're wishing for something. You're wishing for more. It's like a disconnect to some degree. I will say that if you are in this marriage, it feels like you're just completely drained. So what do you need to do? Focus on yourself. Sometimes in order for healing, we need to step away from the thing that's draining us. And I don't care if it's my mother or my child. And I say this all the time. And there has been times when I have stepped away from my mum. So like if my siblings come over and they take care of my brother or my daughter is here, I can literally sleep for an hour or two, go for a drive. So don't get me wrong. I have had those times. It's just not enough. You need to take care of your health, because this is going to take toll. This marriage that you're drowning is going to take a toll in your health. But you do have good energy attached to you, and you've got wish fulfillment around you as well. Is Midwest. Is Anna going to message the cutie pie? Huh? Are you talking? You're not talking about me, are you? She probably will, but not right now. She probably will, but not right now, because, you know, I'm carrying a bit of holiday weight. Teresa. Yes.
Which one's the night one and the day one? This is the night one. So this one. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Really? You have to get rid of insecurities first. I'm sorry. You have to get rid of some insecurities first, Teresa. You could have the biggest open heart that you want, and you want to be in a relationship and you want to be with somebody, but then if feel left out in the cold, insecurities, and the Queen of Wands is upside down. Getting your mojo back. See, I'm going to be prepared. I was stalking the Rasta man's profile the other day, guys, and he was in the gym. Oh my God. And he had no top on. And I just saw a whole bunch of tattoos. And I just saw like a six-pack and a really big chest. And it was hairy like a monkey. And I was just like, oh, hell yes. And then I looked in the mirror and it was like... And I was like, I ain't ready for that guy. Not anytime soon. I need to get my ass into the gym before I even think about messaging him. So you, like me, you need to get rid of your insecurities, Teresa. Thank you very much. Listen, man, he needs to look at me and be like, yeah, look at you, man. And he won't be saying that right now. This is not going to happen to me. Right. Look, I need to know that it's not about, I know everyone's like, yeah, but you're really good, you're pretty and all this shit. Yeah, whatever, shut up. I don't feel good. Because my daughter was like, Mom, you know you're really, and I was like, shh, shush. She's like, you know, you are pretty and you've got a great personality, Mum. I'm like, oh, shut up. I feel fat. And it's okay, you know, it's just one of those bad years. It's not like a bad week, it's one of those bad years. Will I hear from TFL next month? That's in my energy. I don't know if it's going to be next month, honey. I think it might be a little bit further out, and I've still got opportunities coming your way. I feel like there's going to be more things. Like, don't get me wrong. The TFL energy is around you, because this is a travel, movement, vehicle card. TFL, yeah. And I do feel like it is around you, but I just feel like there is other options as well. There is other options as well. So Padre Pio, has anyone ever heard of him? Padre Pio is a saint from, I don't know where he's from, or he's like a, yeah, would he be classed as a saint in it? He's classed as a saint. Waiting for my license to get my car. Oh, you'll get that. You'll get that, Ophelia. Hands down. You'll get that, I promise. I promise you're going to get that. So Padre Pio is a healer. I can't remember where he's from. I don't know if it's Spain or Italy. I can't remember. But there was one time I was really ill. And I heard about Padre Pio. It was the way that the universe synchronizes everything. Never heard about this man in my whole life. Yeah, never. Don't know about no Padre Pio. And then all of a sudden it was like, I'm watching spiritual shows. I was watching a show with Fatima and how the Virgin Mary shows up to the 2 children or the 3 children, and the story about Fatima. And then I was watching about the Virgin Mary, and then Padre Pio came up. And I was really ill one day. I was so congested and I was so ill. And I had this gloop of crap in my throat, and it felt like it was choking me. And I did a quick and simple prayer to Padre Pio. And all I said was, hi. I just talked to him like he's my mate, like he's here. And I was like, hi, Padre Pio. I'm Anna, which you probably already know, because the moment I think about you or watch something on you, I know I have a connection. You connect to me. And I just wanted to ask you for some healing, if that's okay. I don't feel right. I feel really congested. There's this gloop in my neck that when I go to bed, it feels like I'm choking on my saliva, and I feel like I'm not going to wake up in the morning because it's so thick. And that's all I said. I went into a deep sleep, and he was in my dream. And all I remember is him. I don't know how he did it, but it was like he came to me. It's like he came and reached into my throat, and he pulled out this slime, which was long. It was long, and I could feel it in my physical body being pulled out of me, like really pulled out of my body. And you will not believe what happened. Because he was pulling the saliva out of me, Italian, right? Because he was pulling the saliva thing out of me, and I could feel that I couldn't breathe because he's clearing out my tonsils on my chest. I literally woke up, and in my waking state, I went, and I went to the toilet, guys. I woke up from this dream, and then I went to the toilet, and I went, and I swear, a glob like this big of green crap came out of my throat and in the toilet. The size of this, I didn't think I was capable of bringing out some massive green blob out of my throat. I didn't even think that was possible. And I just went, and it was like, and I went to my mum, and I was like, Mum, Padre Pio just pulled all of my saliva out of my throat. And I'm telling you, it was huge. It was like bigger than an apple, and it was just phlegm in the toilet. And I was like, oh my God. And I asked him for it. Can you help me? I can't breathe. Can you pull it out of my chest? And the guy just came up to me, and it was like my mouth went, and he just pulled it out of my mouth in my dream. And as he was pulling it out of my mouth in my dream, in the waking world, it was coming out of my mouth. And I'm telling you, amazing how these saints work as well. You need to call on them people there as well, because they help you out. Louise, I haven't done a reading for you yet. Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Louise need to know? I will say this though. Ever since my mum has had her stroke, she keeps dreaming about everybody who's crossed over. Her sisters, her mum, her dad, her aunties, her uncles. And my room, when she's asleep, is like an ice. Like the heating could be on full blast, because when spirit is around, it's freezing. The temperature goes really low. And I feel in my room that I'm surrounded by all of my ancestors and my loved ones and my grandfather and my grandmother. And they're all doing this healing. And my father and my best friend is all doing this healing for my mum. So anytime you ever feel that your room is ice cold and the heating is on, just letting you know that that's a loved one. They're in the house, not minding their own business. Louise, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Louise need to know, please, in love and light? Louise, I need you to get out of your head just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's my Ed. Amanda, definitely, definitely. So, Louise, I've got the 8 of Swords here. The 8 of Swords is isolation, restricting yourself and not wanting to deal with all the crap out there in the world. Go to work, come back home, close the door on everything out there. But it also feels like you're restricting yourself from having a bit of fun. I feel like there's money coming your way. I feel like you need not to worry or feel left out in the cold. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to travel. There's a clean slate being, being set up for you, Louise, by your ancestors, your guides, and your loved ones. And you need to take a leap of faith. And this is something, Louise, that you've prayed for, asked for, something around this. Prayed for, manifested, asked for. This is the energy that is attached to you. Mum comes and I feel cold breeze, 100%. And then you've got bring love into the situation, Louise. That's your guided message. Okay, Consequella. I can't see your message, sweetheart. It's being filtered out. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Consequella need to know? Try and do some emojis. You can tag my moderators in here. All right, here we go. Consequella messages. I feel I'm worried when I connect to you. And it's not me being worried about you. I don't know if you're stressing or worrying about something. And I feel like as I'm connecting to you, this is going to create tension on my shoulders and not up my neck. And maybe even down into my hips. And I see why. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. A person, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself, somebody who makes you feel like you're not worthy. You need to move on and walk away. It's time to let go. The death card is an ending. The death card is about new beginnings, endings, rebirth, a transformation. You need to let go of something. And I've got a man upside down here. It could be somebody from past that's still haunting your energy to some degree. It could be you worrying about money or finances. I'm seeing studying, education, good news, a message and an offer coming your way. I think it's my husband. We've been separated for 1.5 years, and now he's been showing me mixed. Oh, hail to the no. And now he's, no, it's over. No. Honey, you don't go back, please. The death card is like, don't go there. If you're separated, we need a divorce. He has not changed, by the way. Whatever messages you want. He's immature, money-orientated, stubborn as hell, moody, slow to movement, lazy and immature. I'm so sorry to say this. And I really don't want to, but I just heard moody idiot. Is that true? Guys. Who cares? He can hold on to you all he wants. You need to cut the cord. I heard lazy idiot. That's so moody idiot. Not lazy, moody idiot. I'm so sorry. I will not use that word again. I feel like he's going to offer you half-hearted, I miss you, I love you, do you not want to try and work it out? Because I realise that my life is shit without you. But even if we get back together, I'll still be the same, make you miserable. Do you really want to go back there again? I would say hell to the no. He's a moody idiot. Hold your vision. The vision is of what your life is going to look like without him. That's the vision that you need to hold on to, okay? That is the vision that you've got to hold on to. All right. Larisha. New beginnings and a fresh start. Thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support and helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. Larisha. Midwest. Romance angels are helping you. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving me, for giving us the motivation to make healthy life changes, and for arranging us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. Midwest. Jackie. This just fell out. Prayers will help with this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, I ask for any divine intervention. I welcome help and I trust and follow the guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send me one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. Prayers will help this situation. Jackie. Ophelia. Ophelia. Lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you this, describe the situation now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Lean on God and the angels for support. Nikki. Nikki. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. The prayer. I appreciate your support in helping me to face my feelings with grace and acceptance so I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and the strength. Nikki. If you're not happy where you is, you need to leave it. Leave it and love it. Ray. Believe and trust. Trust and believe me. Oh my God, look at this card. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. The prayer. Before going to sleep tonight, Ray, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fears with faith and trust and let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Amen. That's what you need to do, sweetie. Okay. Tracker. Self-respect. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. Donald. This is your life's purpose, Donald. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I am taking the best step to fully manifesting my wonderful and meaningful career. Or something along those lines, Donald, if you're retired. Teresa. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. Teresa. The prayer. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. Amen. Amanda. Can't see your name. Amanda. 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 Write about your thoughts and your feelings, Amanda. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing. Amanda. Write. I always say write things down because it will be so good for you. Fab. Hope you're still in here. Fab. Fab. Spend more time outdoors. Fab. Spend more time outdoors. The prayer. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax and enjoy connecting with nature. Fab. Go outdoors. Go outside. Remember when I said to you I could see hills, water, lakes, all of that stuff? Marsha. These guys, loved ones, what does Marsha need to know, please? Marsha. A favorable outcome. The prayer. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to the situation, which is perfect and fair with everyone, for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Marsha. Bianca. 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 Shield yourself. Archangel Michael. I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, my home with your powerful shield. Surrender us with the purple light, which allows only purple love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe, and name every single person that is in your energy. And even the people that are not. All right, let's see. If I missed anybody out. 1111. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Okay. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Amen to that. Okay. Nomsa. Nomsa. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. The prayer. Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with whatever it is. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Nomsa. Did I get everybody? Nope. Angeline. 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 Pay attention to your dreams, honey. The prayer. Thank you for tucking me into bed. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, my guide, and my healer. Please allow me to understand whatever the situation is on a spiritual level and give me guidance. Pay attention to your dreams. All right, I think I got everybody. All right, guys, let me just pull one for myself. What the hell do I need to know, Archangel Michael? Please and thank you. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. Let go of fear now. Okay. Annalizasouza. Archangel Michael, please, please, for the love of God, help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. I receive that. And then one for all of us. Anchoring the reading, sense of humor. This is for every single one of us in the room. It says, thank you for helping me see the honor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experiences in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. So if any of you guys would like to get this deck, I don't think I can show it because it might end up blocking me, but it kind of looks like that. Okay, it says Archangel Michael, Doreen Virtue, Oracle cards. I don't know if any of my, because I don't want this to get, because I'm not allowed to promote, am I? But I can't show it. So it's Doreen Virtue, Archangel Michael, Oracle cards. So you can order it from Amazon, and then every so often, if you like, I need Archangel Michael, just shuffle the cards, angels and guides and loved ones, Archangel Michael, what do you want me to know for my highest good? Pull out a card, then bam, there's your answer. So it's Doreen Virtue, Archangel Michael, Oracle cards. Yep, Doreen Virtue, Archangel Michael, Oracle cards. I find peace in those cards. And then there's also a book that you should get. It's called White Eagle. Is it called? Something about White Eagle. It's a tiny little book and it says White Eagle on it. And every time you open up a page, like you close your eyes, open up a page, and it will help you move forward. So there's a book. Let me see if I can. It's a tiny little book. Give me 1 second. White Eagle. The Quiet Mind. It's called The Quiet Mind. So you can get it on Amazon, I believe, and it looks like that. The Quiet Mind by White Eagle. So go get those books, guys. I love and appreciate you. I will see you next Sunday, and I will make sure that I will do star signs for body parts. So I love and appreciate you guys. I will see you during the week. Bye, guys.